Hello, I am RC Robbin, and welcome to Shenanigans DVD. This is episode 3. If you're confused by our name, it's completely understandable. We have rebranded ourselves as Shenanigans D&D to avoid all kinds of lawsuits on the internet. We apologize to whoever else had their name, whatever. This is.
We are still the natural ones.
They are, as a group, the natural ones. But the show is called Shenanigans D&D. This is episode 3. Before we get started, a little bit about us. The 5 of us are from New York or Connecticut. We've been playing D&D together at a table for about a year. Then COVID happened, so we are on Zoom. We are also streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So if you're watching, thank you very much. Please hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. Quick announcement. Our continuing sponsor is Savasana's Kiss. Savasana's Kiss, a yoga love story. You can find out more about this full-length romance novel at yogalovestory.com. Let's see. Before we jump into the game, I'm going to put us on gallery view. And if each one of you, one at a time, could just tell us what your real life name is, what your character's name is, and what your character looks like. You don't have to give me like a whole backstory, just a little bit so people who are watching know who you are.
Who's going first?
You. Theoden will go first.
There you go.
As a dwarf would. I'm Theoden. My name's Matt. But I'm an ugly dwarf, big nose, scruffy beard, really dirty.
And an ugly person.
Ugly person as well, yeah. I kind of based my dwarf character on my real character.
Who's next?
All right, I'll do it. My name is Jacob, and my character's name is Pia, and he is a navy blue tiefling warlock.
Navy blue.
Yes.
I'll go next. My name is Matt. I go by Saps. I am a short little gnome, and I have a white mohawk, and I'm a rogue, and I like to steal shit, a lot of shit. So, watch your belongings.
And I'm Brendan. I play Sirach, a half-elf ranger with long silver hair and a dark cloak covering his green and silver armor.
Outstanding. So I'll give we've been playing together for like a year, so I can't possibly fill in the audience on every little side story and side quest that we have. But
come on, take like 2 hours to do that.
I can't do it. But what I'll do is I'll just give a brief description. All right, so currently the group known as the Natural Ones is on the lookout for the Order of the Gauntlet and whoever's allied with the faction known as the Order of the Gauntlet, because apparently someone has accused them of killing the Lord Commander of a faction called the Order of the Gauntlet. So currently the group thought it would be a good idea in order to enter and resupply and restock in a city called Vanwell, which happens to be controlled by the Order of the Gauntlet. And while they were there, they ran into a musical group known as Orcish Revenge. Orcish Revenge is also in league with enemies known as the Brood of Katoa. Not all questions have been answered about who the Brood of Katoa are and what they mean for the realm. But we do know that Orcish Revenge is not just a music group, but also a terrorist organization that wreaks havoc wherever they play. They ambushed Orcish Revenge, had a plan, fought them. Orcish Revenge unfortunately escaped. But one kind of like a fly in the ointment is that at last we left off, there's a little rule in Vanwell that magic is prohibited within the city limits, and obviously the party used magic in order to do battle with Orcish Revenge. So at this moment, the group is surrounded by Order of Gauntlet soldiers. All of them are pointing crossbows at you. There's at least 24 of them, and one of the leaders under the tent says, "You are charged with the use of magic within city limits amongst other crimes. You will surrender your weapons and come with us to speak to the lawmaster immediately. Refuse and we will fire." Now, before I let you guys jump in, at the very last moment before we ended last week, Saps, also known as Baka, said, I want to go invisible. right? Was that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
absolutely.
So what I'd like you to do is I want you and I to roll
That
ini-
last sentence he
that
put.
last sentence. I want you and I to roll initiative against each other. Okay, but I'd like you to do it
Oh.
on
I-
the app. Now, just for audience members that aren't aware, most of our rolls are going to be using D20s on the honor system. But in certain circumstances, we're going to use an app that we can all share the rolls so that we all know that we're on the level. So, Baka, please roll a D20 and add your Dex modifier for your. Mine is a 17. Let's see what you got.
One second. Nat 20.
Nat
Ooh.
20.
You
So
are
nat 20 plus whatever your
5.
5. So you rolled a 25. I rolled a 17, which means theoretically, if you decide to go invisible at this moment, you absolutely can, and they don't notice you going invisible.
I will go invisible.
Poof. The gnome rogue with the white mohawk is invisible. So I will describe what happens to the rest of the party, and every so often I'll go back to you, Saps, in order to get an update on where you are and what you're doing, because I need to know whether or not you're privy to what's going on, whether you're actually present.
Sure.
So, getting back to the group, what do you guys do when you're commanded to turn over your weapons and speak to the lawmaster? What do you do?
We didn't use any magic.
I'm gonna stand still.
Pia, make a deception check.
Okay. In the app or no?
Yeah, do it in the app. Just
Why not?
why
All
not?
right, all right. So my deception is just for the record, a +7.
+7.
Cheater.
Okay.
A natural 1.
Buddy rolls a natural. That is a lie. Not only you have to realize that not only do the 24 soldiers with pointing crossbows at you aware of the fact that you're full of shit, but there are also freaked out civilians that were making their way back into under the tent, saying things like, "I saw them. They were the ones who casted the magic. Those are the fuckers that caused all the trouble."
I can't even use magic.
Oh, your ass. No, you're going down with us.
Come with us now, or we will fire. Do you and one or two of the ones with the crossbows are slowly starting to inch themselves forward in order to get within proximity in order to relieve
I'm
you
looking
of your
at them.
weapons.
I don't know what you guys want to do. I'm ready to fight.
Just to give you a heads up, you've got at least
How many?
24, I would say 24 soldiers. At least 22 of them are aiming crossbows at you.
Fucking get them, baby. What do you want to
Go ahead and
Fireball.
do?
Oh gosh. It's too early for that.
By the way, I want everyone to make a perception check. Everyone except for Baka.
Okay.
Perception check.
Hmm.
App or no app?
Just roll the dice. I'll trust you.
11.
11. With an 11, you don't notice, Pia. You're too engaged in conversation with the leader.
15.
15. With a 15 or higher, Sirach notices. What did you get, Theoden?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So Sirach and Theoden both notice that the rogue is gone. Where the fuck did Baka go?
Son of a bitch.
Exactly. So, the two soldiers, Order of the Gauntlet soldiers with the crossbows, are getting within a few inches of you and are looking to take your weapons from you. So, what are you guys to do? It's now or never to decide.
We can't go anywhere without the rogue that was with us, that little gnome. So we're gonna have to stay here, talk it over a little bit, and then when he comes back, then we'll come with you.
Make a persuasion check, Sirach, with disadvantage.
Severe disadvantage.
Sorry. They seem intent on taking you guys with them.
Okay. With disadvantage, I got 15.
That's pretty good. For a moment, the leader unexpectedly goes along with it, not realizing that there was another member to your party. He tells two of the soldiers, "Search the perimeter of the tent. Look for the gnome. In any event, you need to come with us now. Either relinquish your weapons immediately, or we will fire. I won't say it again."
We'll be happy to oblige, but I am not taking our weapons. away from us. We need to hold them, but we will do whatever you tell us.
Make a
We're harmless.
persuasion check.
Okay.
Pia.
They're just made out of wood.
If you think we have magic, the weapons wouldn't matter anyway.
21.
21. He takes a deep breath and he says, "You'll be willing to come."
If we can keep our weapons, sure.
Step
Good
forward.
deal.
Come this way. And they allow you to keep your weapons on that 21 roll. And you were brought to the section of the city of Vanwell called Old Town. And the building actually has a sign in front that says Vanwell proper. It's a large administrative building. By the way, they also have your friend Harry with you. He seems very upset that they took his book and his pens. Otherwise, he's keeping quiet.
Chris, I'd like
yeah.
to follow from a distance.
Absolutely. No problem. So long as you don't attack, I'm not going to do any kind of roll. I'll allow them to have no clue that you're
Can I do a mage hand butt pat on Theoden?
Yes, you can. Theoden, do me a favor.
Oh,
Theoden, give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, 2 16s.
2 16s. What does that perception get you to what?
19.
19. With 2 19s, you get a nice firm squeeze of the buttocks. And it's quite pleasant, but it also reminds you of the mage hand that Baka has in his wheel box.
I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look back and wink at him.
There we go. So I'm sure that he saw that. So you make your way. There's a large. By the way, there's a large crowd in the streets on both sides of you on the sides of the road leading towards Vanwell proper, threatening to turn into a violent mob. They're yelling obscenities in your general direction. Overall, they do not seem happy. Let's see. So you're led inside to the second floor of the building into what resembles a courtroom. It's just for record keeping. It's a little after 1 a.m. in the morning on the 12th of April, the year 257. The only difference that in this particular courtroom is that instead of a judge's bench, there's a cushioned chair and a very large stool right next to it, right? Angry citizens start to fill in on the sides and in the back of the room, screaming obscenities at you still.
Including me. I'm one of those guys.
Yes, you're absolutely. No one noticed you because you were
I'm
invisible.
using disguise self, by the way, though.
Oh, so you jumped out of invisibility, and what are you disguising yourself as?
I'm gonna disguise myself as a dwarf, a very ugly dwarf with like a gray beard.
Ugly dwarf, gray beard.
Copycat.
You blend in perfectly. Are you yelling any obscenities at the group?
Oh yeah,
right?
I'm telling them to like kill them, execute them, all that
Awesome.
that good shit.
Perfect. Can I get a perception check from everybody, including Baka, since Baka's in the room? Perception check.
Oh fuck.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So with a dirty 20, Pia notices. What does everybody else got?
14.
No, there's too much chaos.
Five.
Shit.
Too much chaos, Theoden. What about Baka?
22.
Okay, so Baka notices out of the corner of his eye, and so does Pia when he scans the room. Somewhere in the back, you notice Lieutenant Kryn and Sergeant Luther from the Lord's Alliance sitting in the back watching the proceedings. Just to refresh your memory, Lieutenant Kryn is a white furred tabaxi male. A tabaxi is like a cat person with white fur. And Sergeant Luther is a human who kind of looks like Idris Elba from Thor Ragnarok. Basically dark skin, light eyes, and kind of salt and pepper dreadlocks. So they're not saying anything. They're not a part of the courtroom drama. They're basically just watching like everyone else. They're not screaming at the top of their lungs. They're sitting there quietly. Now, where the bailiff would usually stand, there's a platform. And on top of that platform, maybe 4 feet high, is a brown kobold. He looks like a Doberman Pinscher on steroids. He's kind of like standing up. He's holding a little hammer. 2 individuals enter from a back room. And the kobold slams the hammer onto the platform and yells in a very high-pitched voice, "All rise! The captain and the lawmaster are present!"
Here we go.
You see a human woman and an ogre enter the room. The ogre pats the kobold on the head as they pass, and the kobold's like, "Ha!" They both sit down. Obviously, the human woman sits down in the comfortable cushioned seat, and the ogre sits down on the extremely large stool right next to it. That, even though it's extremely large, still looks too small for him. The crowd murmurs at the presence of the female. Oh, the captain's here. Oh shit, they're in trouble now. Ooh. So the female says, "I am Captain Clementif, and this, to my right, is Lawmaster Obo." I'm Obo. "You will each have an opportunity to speak, to defend yourselves in this proceeding." She's obviously addressing the four of you. But before that, we will hear all of the witnesses. Just to give you a description of what these two look like. Captain Clementif, female human, olive skin, narrow eyes, salt and pepper black hair. In our world, we would probably describe her as Asian, but there's no Asia in the realm. For you guys, it would be more like this is the kind of person that probably comes from the Foreign Desert, which is to the south. Most people that live in the Foreign Desert kind of look like Captain Clementif. She's like in her mid-50s, still attractive with very dark eyes that like radiate intelligence. You could just tell without any kind of roles. Lawmaster Obo, the ogre, 10 feet tall, 500 pounds. He's got slightly green tinted skin, like he might be mixed with like ogre or something. Maybe he's half ogre, half like orc or something. And like I said, he's sitting on that stool that is barely big enough for him. So Clementif looks behind her and goes, "But before we begin, Sarnan," and she waves someone forward, a very thin, bald-headed, dark-skinned human with all white eyes, no irises, no pupils, all of his entire eyes are white, steps forward and casts a spell over the crowd, including the four of you, technically the five of you. And first thing that happens is Pia, who is masquerading himself as a turtle, turns into his natural form of a navy blue tiefling. The crowd exalts. Oh my goodness.
Shit.
Secondly, I'm going to make a perception check for Obo and Clementif. Okay, for Clementif, I got a 17. So 17, I think probably. Do me in the back corner of the room, there's a dwarf that suddenly turns into a gnome. I'm going to say for argument's sake, since
Stealth?
you don't even have to do stealth. I'm gonna put it to you this way. You're in a crowd of people. You weren't invisible and then all of a sudden appeared out of nowhere. That would have been very striking. Like, oh my God, all of a sudden somebody appears out of nothingness. Right. You shifted from a dwarf into a gnome inside of a crowd. I'm going to say that, she looks into that direction, notices something, squints her eyes, but then you very quickly kind of blend back into the crowd, I'm assuming. Correct, Baka?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So for the purposes of this, I will allow you to remain, quote unquote, mixed in with the crowd. Okay. So for right now, it's the four of you on trial. Well, actually.
By the way, I still have a comb over. It's not like I'm a walk right now. It's just a
comb over.
Because that matters.
Yeah. People are looking for the mohawk.
So it's basically the white comb over. Yeah. So basically, it's actually the five of you because I don't want to forget Harry, who is the dwarven record keeper, who's desperate to write a best-selling novel. He just looks miserable. At one point, honestly, before things begin and the witnesses begin to speak, basically about what they saw under the tent, Harry raises his hand and she goes, "Yes, your name is? I'm Harry Harrington III. Can I get my books back?" And she just rolls her eyes and ignores him. So basically, another thing that happens. I'm sorry. Wait, let me roll for it to be fair. Okay, cool. Obo the ogre looks at Sirach and goes, "You're not Dragonborn, and you're not Goblin. That's face paint." Sarnan, the mage, steps forward and does some sort of cleaning cantrip in front of Sirach. Sirach turns into goes from being face makeup as a blue dragonborn and turns back into his natural half-elf self. And Theoden, who was masquerading under the tent as a fat goblin, has now basically transformed back into his dwarven self. You guys look
Oh.
like how you look. All right. So, citizens, one after the other, step forward and testify against you guys, even though you had fought to save them under that tent, blaming you for everything that happened. It would be impossible for me to basically role play every single person that comes up, but the last person, an old woman, is the one that sticks in your mind anyway. And she comes up and shuffles her way forward and she says, "They killed my husband, these bastards." Clementine says, "Please, ma'am, justice will be served, I promise you. Right now, I need you to be calm and take a deep breath and tell us exactly what you saw." The band was playing and we were all having a good time. I was there with my son and my husband, and the band was saying good night to us. And this beautiful art girl, she even blew a kiss to the crowd. Suddenly they appeared out of nowhere and attacked the musicians. Then they jumped into the crowd and began slaughtering us. They cut down my husband. He was a good man. He loved his children. He never hurt a fly his entire life. And they killed my son. Their foul magic killed him. The crowd goes silent, like, oh shit. And this is just kind of like hush goes over the crowd, and she shuffles her way off. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I want each one of you in turn to defend yourselves.
Oh,
And then
shit.
once you've defended yourselves in this trial, I will allow you, based on how well you've defended yourselves, to either make a persuasion check at disadvantage, a straight roll, or advantage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all of the persuasion/deception checks. And if your number beats my total number, maybe you'll get out of this. Otherwise, I'm sure that there will be harsh consequences. So it's up to you guys. I'm going to put you guys on
Damn it.
gallery view. And it is up to you amongst yourselves to decide who speaks first. One at a
I
time.
will go first. I will go first.
Uh,
First of all, you guys were using spells in here, and I thought that was against the law. Just want to make that clear, okay? And second of all,
Ooh.
I
The
am
crowd
going to,
goes, ooh.
I'm gonna reach
That's what
into
we're in
my-
here for.
I'm gonna reach into my like little pouch, and I'm gonna pull out my Heroes of Herg necklace, and I'm gonna put it on my little table. Orcish Revenge has attacked other cities. It has attacked Dorai. It has attacked Flitwick. It has attacked Herg. And actually, because of their shenanigans and their nonsense, they actually tore down Dorai
Shenanigans D&D.
completely. Exactly. That's why I did that. But anyway, Dorai is now no longer with us. And I know you don't like them, but that's not the point. Herg, we actually managed to save, and I got this as a prize, as proof. And the four of us all had something to do with it. And you can have it, you can ask them, and that's it. It
And
was them.
I'm
They
gonna
started it.
slide
We
over
used our
more
magic
closer to
defend
PR.
this city. That's just what it is.
He's a liar. Execute him.
It's
Actually,
if
you know
I-
what?
Shut up, let us
It's all the
speak.
gnome's fault.
if I may, and this is Captain Clementine, if I may ask a few questions. So you mentioned this orcish revenge. What proof do you have that they have foul intentions and that they were not the victims in this deadly encounter?
Send your scouts to Herg and ask. Their posters are all over the city advertising they were here, and they clearly were playing. These witnesses can, attest to that.
Fascinating, interesting. Lawmaster Obo, do you have anything to add? No. Let the next one speak. So I want Pia to make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Do you want the app or no?
I trust you.
Okay.
I don't.
Trust him.
Oof. 18.
18. Okay. Who is next?
I'm gonna nudge Baka. I mean, Sirach.
Correct. All right. Sirach will go next. So I implore you. He speaks the truth. We helped out Herg. We have helped out countless other cities. I can tell you personally, I know that their front man, Lorenzo, is not a good man. He
Your
Attacked
word
my-
against his. You hear, he not hear.
Are you familiar with the town of Ikonos?
Yes.
Well, there used to be a colony up there, which Lorenzo and his band of orcs actually decimated. They killed my parents and the
Ooh.
rest of the town.
The crowd murmurs at that. Hmm.
He's a
Captain,
liar.
who is that? Who is that gnome in the back corner? Soldier, seize him!
Of course, Chris.
And they cluster around you, and they three of them grab the gnome with the comb over thing, and they drag him to the front.
He
Captain
thought that would
Captain
work.
Clementeef goes, do you know this gnome? Is this gnome part of your group, gentlemen?
Well,
Not
it is
anymore.
interesting how you found him. Honestly, all of this is his fault. The four of us have done nothing wrong. He is actually the ringleader. He attacked them first. We were just trying to defend the
We were
townsfolk.
caught in the middle.
Make a deception check.
Guys,
All right.
fucking no. He may have to make a deception check in the app. Fuck that shit.
Oh, wait, make a deception check. Make a deception check in the app so that we're all on the same page.
All right.
Go for it.
If you're gonna kill me, it has to be in the app at least.
I didn't say I was gonna kill you.
Oh, Jacob got a 1. Never mind.
Jacob got a 1, but what did
That's
Sirach
from
get?
earlier.
Let's see.
Oh no!
Six
a
plus 6 plus 1.
Plus 2. It's an 8.
All right. So Clementine goes, in any event, it does not matter who is at fault. You are all
Saved by
equal-
the dice.
You all equally share in the responsibility of what happened under the tent tonight. There are citizens of the city that are dead, and witnesses say you used magic. I will allow you to continue to present your claim in this legal proceeding. Mr. Sirach, please continue.
All right. Thank you. I have one last thing to say. Yes, there were some casualties, and yes, we used magic. However, I can assure you that if we did not intervene, there would have been far more casualties. If not, the entire city would have fallen.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Persuasion with advantage will be 23.
23. Nice. Who will speak next? We will save
I
the
guess
gnome for
that's
last.
me.
Go, dwarf.
Well, I mean, they pretty much covered most of it. I assure you, the only magic I use is for healing. And I'm gonna flick my hand up, and it's gonna glow just a little bit. It's gonna twinkle.
I don't like you.
And why is that?
You do magic in courtroom. You break
It
law.
It
They
is
did
only
magic.
healing.
But they did magic.
They did. Do you hate them too?
Make a Theoden, make a persuasion check, just a straight persuasion check roll.
Oh, I don't get advantage.
You don't
for
get
that
advantage.
one.
Suck.
Too short and sweet. Too short and sweet.
I know. 12.
12. Okay. I'm going to give Harry a 10 because Harry, when given an opportunity to speak, basically says, "Can I get my book back, please? I want to write this down so I have a record of this court." All right, never mind. So he gets skipped over, and then last but not least, the captain says, Captain Clementeef says, "Gnome, introduce yourself to us and let us know if you have anything to say for yourself."
Yes, my name is Baka, and sadly, I am a part of this group of misfits. It's true what
Sadly,
the half elf and the tiefling have said, that this group is going around and causing destruction in other cities, and that we have been
Complete
there at
destruction.
opportune times to stop them in most cases, except for one city. They showed up here by happenstance, and we heard about Orcish Revenge being there, and we went to stop them. They used some kind of magic to create these fiends that turn other civilians into fiends, and it's just a non-stop cycle. And we were lucky to stop them before they could do it. And we used, well, they used magic. I didn't use magic, but it was in defense of the city and its civilians. Thank you.
Can I add something?
No.
Yes, you may.
I don't know if I made this clear, but the Orcish Revenge is actually they represent something called the Brood of Katoa, which is some entity in relation to the Zentarum.
When at the mention of the word Zentarum, a murmur goes over the crowd. Oh. Everybody starts whispering to each other. You notice that Captain Clementif leans over and whispers into Lawmaster Obo's ear, and he goes, So, make an additional roll for persuasion.
Me?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
just a straight roll.
Ooh. 24.
24. All right, give me.
Okay.
There's you notice that. Okay, so for the purposes of this, there's
Why not
a.
roll?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Go for it. Absolutely. I
Sorry,
want you to.
I stole
want
your thunder there. I'm sorry.
I want Baka to roll for persuasion with advantage.
2 nat ones.
I got
Yeah.
a 17 and a 20.
So 20 plus
Damn.
what?
It's a nat 20. 20 plus persuasion. It's probably, yes, 23.
No, not
23.
probably. You need to know.
I'm gonna just add this up.
Probably.
11,
probably like a 36 or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that was my stealth. I'm almost there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Combined persuasion / deception rolls as a group. They take a short recess. They go into the back. They're only in the back for a few moments, at which time the kobold on the stand notices they're coming back out and he goes, "All rise! Captain Clementif and Lawmaster Obo, enter!" And of course, he gets patted on the head again, and he seems to, his tail starts wagging, and, Obo says, "I deliver judgment for crime of use of magic within city limits. The court finds you guilty for the crime of inciting a riot within city walls. The court finds you not guilty for the crime of murder. The court finds you not guilty." And the crowd's basically like, some people in the crowd are like cheering and clapping. Some people are like, "Oh," and some people are like murmuring, like, "I can't believe they let them go. Oh my God, blah, blah."
But we're
Words.
not guilty for what?
Murder and rioting.
Words.
And then what are we guilty for?
Using
Magic.
Not free to go.
But I didn't use any magic. It was
Put-
healing magic.
Put them in chains now.
Are you coming with us? You use
Okay,
magic too. You're
so
coming
check
with
this
us.
out. Check this out. This is an opportunity where if you decide to resist, I will allow you to roll initiative, and we could start fucking causing absolute mayhem in the courtroom.
Let's do it.
But the
That's a good
bottom
idea.
line is that you have to make that decision wisely, because you are severely outnumbered. You've got the captain.
Severely.
You've got
And-
the ogre. You've got you're on the second level of a building. So keep in mind that this might not go well. I'm not saying you can't do it, but if you want to go to battle, let's
I'm
do
ready.
it.
I'm ready.
Sirach wants to do something before
go-
we make a decision here.
Before we make a
Uh-oh.
decision, go for it.
Sirach wants to sleight of hand his manacle key into his mouth.
Absolutely, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Smart man.
I'm not manacles, so.
What do you mean you're not manacled? I thought we were all going in chains.
Oh, everybody's
yeah.
going in chains.
Okay.
get
So
outta
sleight
here.
of hand is a 18.
18. Well, you rolled higher than I did on both the perception check for the guy approaching you with manacles, and the roll for the two of them on the stage. So you slip the manacle key into your mouth with no one noticing. So you have the manacle key in your mouth. I'm going to give you guys again. The clock is ticking. If I had a little hourglass with sand in it, basically the sand is about to run out. Are you going to fight back, or are you guys going to allow them to put chains on you?
I'll let him put chains on me.
Chains. Okay, so
I'm not gonna be the only one.
Okay, so
I got a plan.
all right. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
now here's the
Well,
question. Now
One
here's
of
the
us is
question.
gonna die at least.
Now, they're basically manhandling you, and they're putting you in the kind of shackles and chains which allows your hands to be in the front like this, that are attached basically down the center of you to both of your legs, kind of like an X, where you can shuffle along but you can't run.
Like
and your
in
hands,
those fetish videos.
perhaps. I'm not sure if we're watching the same videos, but I'm going to take your word for it. So, and they're also taking your weapons and stuff. Now, for those of you that I want to give you at least one opportunity. Sirach hid an item before anyone was able to notice. Is there anyone else that would want to try to conceal a smallish item? Obviously, large weapons and stabs and things. Yeah.
My lockpick, I want to conceal it.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage,
Disadvantage.
because that's basically your entire thieves tool sets, which is kind of like a leather bound kind of fold up thing.
3 plus 12, 15.
Well, I rolled an 8, which means you have your lockpicks.
Hey,
Question.
let's go.
Yes.
I actually have a question. What about my cloak?
Your cloak is on you. To them, it's clothing. They would not take it off of you.
Beautiful. All
Um,
right, then I'm
what
good.
about our earpieces? Are they in our ears?
Their earpieces look like jewelry. They would not take the earpieces away. You can easily you can communicate with each other up to 1,000 feet with the magical earpieces. Is there anyone else that wants to try? I'm thinking
I'll try Baylor's dagger.
Baylor's dagger. Go for it.
Okay.
I got nothing special.
It's got a dagger. I would say sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Okay. Sleight of hand. Okay. +4.
Shove my mace down my pants.
9.
I rolled an 18. As you're trying to sequester away the dagger, they notice and they rip it out of your hand. So,
Okay.
all right. So, Clementif,
Sorry.
before you're led away, addresses you and says, you strike a remarkable resemblance to the description of 4 individuals wanted in questioning for the murder of Lord Commander Reinhardt. If you are innocent, you have nothing to fear, and you will have only served time served in regards to the magic use, as you have defended our city.
And how long is that time?
Well, you're going to have to spend the night in our jail, and then tomorrow we will send you to overland travel to the city, the capital city of Frinpool, in order to face acting Commander Hull.
Frinpool?
Frinpool, yes.
Oh, we got this, baby.
Now, in the back of the room, some of you notice, but now all of you notice, a particular white-furred tabaxi male stands up, wearing the color of the Lord's Alliance, which happens to be aligned with the Order of the Gauntlet, and he speaks. Captain, I am Lieutenant Kryn of the Lord's Alliance. If you wish, I will transport this group to Frinpool in the morning, and I can also station my men around the jail until morning to make sure that they do not escape. And Captain Clementif goes, well, thank you very much for your offer, Lieutenant. We have everything under control, but of course, if you would like to post your soldiers around the jail, we would certainly appreciate the assistance in this matter. And we will take the responsibility of transporting them to Frinpool. But if you would like to join our escort, you are more than welcome to join us. Thank you, Captain. We will keep a close eye on these interlopers. And then the cat person sits down, and you guys are led away.
Do we recognize him at all or no?
Do you recognize? Yes, actually. Okay, so last session, when you were approaching the city of Vanwell, there was a large grouping about a half a mile out from the city, a large grouping of Lord's Alliance soldiers.
I
The
was in the
leader,
book, by the way.
oh, you were in the book. You don't recognize him. Everyone else does. But just to refresh your memory as a player, and also whoever else might be watching, Lieutenant Kryn is a lieutenant in the Lord's Alliance. Lord's Alliance, they were basically on some reconnaissance mission. You had thought that they had left Vanwell, but apparently they were still hanging around. They're going to leave tomorrow and be part of the escort to send you guys to Frinpool. For the backstory purposes, much has happened in the city of Frinpool. Some of it involves a jewel-encrusted bowl that has demonic powers. It was at one time in the possession of the party's hands. It is no longer in the party's possession, and there seems to be some sort of corruption involved with then Captain Hull, who is now the acting Commander Hull. And they met Lord Commander Reinhardt at the time, and they were told by friends back at Frinpool on the road that this group is wanted for the murder of Reinhardt. And that's basically why they're being brought back to Frinpool. So they bring you downstairs. They put you in a cell. They do not take the manacles off. Sarnan, the dark-skinned, bald-headed mage that apparently is the court mage, talk about double standards.
We're locked in and they didn't take the manacles off?
No, they did not. They put you in a cage. They kept
Sons
the
of
manacles
bitches.
on. They threw you in the cage. There's like one bench. There's
Smart
the
move.
bars. The bars are maybe like 2 or 3 inches apart. It almost feels like a larger cage for like a kennel of a dog. One thing that they do, they identify Pia as a magic using type. So before they throw him in the cage, they actually take a cloth and they try to wrap it around his neck and his mouth so that he can't speak, assuming that maybe speaking might keep him from casting spells. So they do that before. Now, when you try to lift your hands in order to get it out of your mouth, you can't reach around to the back in order to untie it. So just keep that in mind that Pia, for the moment, you can't speak.
Okay.
Sarnan, the court magic user, the double standard that he's allowed to use magic, and apparently you guys aren't allowed to in the city streets. He casts some sort of spell around the cage that you guys are in, and obviously he doesn't inform you as to what that spell is, but he casts it, turns around, leaves. And for the purposes of this, I would say about 25 feet away, there are four soldiers. 3 orcs, 1 human, all playing like a card game like Mudra at a table. I would say about 25 feet away from you, and basically paying very little attention to you. Every so often they look over to see if you're causing trouble. For the time being, before the shit hits the fan, is there anything that you guys would like to do?
Are we all in the same cage?
You're all in the same cage together.
Is Harry with us?
Harry is with you, and he's bound up too, and he's basically crying. He's trying not to show it, but tears are rolling down his eyes.
And Baka's got his pick locking shit, right?
Baka has his lock picking stuff.
Yeah.
And Sirach has a manacle key inside his mouth, but you guys don't know that Sirach has the key in his mouth.
Okay.
Technically, Baka, they don't know that you have the lock picking either.
I'll let him know through the earrings.
The earrings.
Got it. Okay. So what would you guys like to do? In, let's say, the first hour that you're down there.
This is what I get to defend you guys. I was perfectly safe, and then they caught me because I was defending you guys.
Listen, Baka.
You wouldn't have helped us.
You wouldn't have helped us anyway.
What? I was gonna break you guys out, but it's easier to do it on the.
Well, we're in this predicament now.
No thanks to your healing spells, magic.
All right.
I thought it might work.
I'm just gonna point to my mouth, like help me.
I'm gonna take my teeth, since my hands are bound, and then I'm gonna wiggle it off. I'm gonna wiggle it off.
Theoretically, I'm gonna let Theoden do this, but could we technically reach behind Pia like with our
too
bound
easy.
hands?
Just like a sleight of mouth check. Is that what
it would definitely be technically.
dexterity.
It would normally be a sleight of hand check, but I'll do a straight dexterity check.
Straight
But it has to be Theoden. Theoden has to make a straight dexterity check.
All right.
Oh, I have a plan.
Shit,
I have
10.
a plan, guys.
10.
Say that again, Baka.
I was gonna say I have a plan.
Oh, he's
we're
got a
ready,
plan.
Let me know.
All right. So,
I'll tell you guys what it is.
all right. So with the 10, it's not. It looks kind of bizarre what you guys are doing, but it's not successful.
Yeah.
You can't seem to untie the knot with your
It's
mouth.
like munching on my ear.
Exactly. It's a bit odd.
Can I use my dexterous fingers to untie it for him?
Make a stealth check, Baka.
Of course. 25.
With the 25, you use your stealthy ways to untie the knot without any of the 4 card playing guards noticing. So now Pia does not have the bandage in his mouth. You all can speak to each other free and clear.
All right, I have an idea.
Well, let me give my suggestion real quick.
I promise you mine's better. But go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say when we're ready to do whatever you have planned, I have a spell Minor Illusion. I can use it to project, us all tied up still and shit in the cell.
Oh, that actually works. Okay, so here's my plan. This is pretty bold, but I think it'll be fun. So I can cast invisibility on 2 of you, including myself. Okay,
I have no more invisibilities.
but then if I actually have to ask the DM if this is okay. But I want to, instead of casting invisibility on myself, if I can cast it on 3 of them, maybe Sirach, Theoden, and Harry, and then Baka can do it on his own.
I don't have any more level 2 spells.
Ah, okay. So this might be weird, but my plan was, if you guys can all make yourselves invisible one way or another, I can disguise myself as one of the guards tied up, and I can act like they escaped and beat me up and threw me in the cage,
You've
and then
seen
they'll
too many
open the cage
movies.
and let me out.
See way too many movies.
What do you think? Is that too
Um,
bold?
I think it's a little bold. I have an alternative idea. Maybe we can combine ideas.
I know that's where I'm going with this.
Chris, just a question. Is
Sure.
short rest while I get my spells back?
I think it's to assume a short rest. Short rest is usually the comfort of a bedroll, no stress, no distractions. I don't think a short rest would be able to be had in these under these circumstances.
Well, my plan was to cast Minor Illusion, make it seem like we're all still tied up, and then I'll pick lock the jail cell, and we'll break free, and
But we don't know how many of them are in here.
we'll fight our ways out. That's all we
That
have.
is so dangerous.
We don't
with
have
my
invisibility
plan-
for everyone.
But if you rest, we will.
'Cause we
Or
need a
you
long
just-
rest, and
or
it'll be
you
morning,
just-
and they'll come for us.
All right, so we'll do it in the morning.
Okay.
Theoden, did you hear my plan?
I spaced out for a minute.
I want to hear what he has to say, and I also want to hear what Sirach has to say. So, the plan. I cast, instead of invisibility on myself, I can cast it on 3 of you. So it would be you, Sirach, and Harry. And then
Right.
Baka can either stealth or use invisibility on himself. And then I'll use disguise self to look like one of the guards here that's all beat up and tied up. And I can try to
Okay,
convince
okay.
the guards that I got beat up and they threw me in here and then that we escaped. And then they'll just let us out and I'll walk out and you guys will be invisible and you guys will just creep out of the cage and we can just sneak the fuck
Sounds
out of
like
here.
a plan to me.
I like it. I have something to add. If we're planning on taking a long rest and waiting till morning to do this, I will have invisibility and suggestion, and I can.
Well, we need a
ask if
long
the
rest. We
guards will
need our
help
health
us.
and shit.
Yeah. So
Sirach, what do you think?
suggestion, invisibility.
So I have a few ideas. First comes I have a DM question.
Sure.
Any of these guards playing cards, do they look like any of the Lord's Alliance guards that the commander or the captain was saying he was going to post?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception is going to be a 16.
Okay. They appear based on their insignia and colors that all 4 of them are with the Order of the Gauntlet.
Order of the Gauntlet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were Lord's Alliance. We could try to sweet talk them with our Heroes of Herg story.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Also, I don't know. We were pretty we were pretty good with that captain when we entered the city. He might try to help us. So if he's gonna help with the escort tomorrow, we might not want to create too much of a commotion tonight.
But you
That's not
also
a bad
keep in
idea.
mind, even though he might try to pull us out, even if he's gonna be like nice to us or help us out, how do we know that he just doesn't want to take us hostage and take the reward for himself?
I have an alternative. What if we, instead of breaking out of the jail cell, we wait till we're on the road outside of the city to break out?
That's what I was gonna say. Was during the escort,
actually
I
like
feel like
that
it'd be
plan
easier.
better.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to escape the prison.
Less
City.
people to kill.
Well, I don't know. I like my experience.
I like my numbers going up.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
not how
Piot can
that
just
is not-
center a fireball
That
right
is
on
not
everybody
how
and
we
we
award
can get out.
experience in Shenanigans D&D. We are not murder hobos. It's
not.
milestone. It's not like a pinball
Milestone,
machine.
baby.
Not a pinball machine. You get just as much experience for talking your way out of combat as opposed to crushing heads. So don't ever think that you're obligated to crush heads to get
Where's the fun
experience.
in that?
Well, listen, you're gonna have to. I think you should just play Skyrim or something.
It was your plan.
I
So-
still think a well-placed fireball on the road will get us out of this situation a lot easier.
I
agree.
Probably. I mean, a greater demon would too, but
Well,
Oh.
sure. Let's go
that
ride a
doesn't
greater demon
mean-
home. I
it
don't
doesn't
care.
mean that it's safe.
It's safe. It's safe.
Harry, what
They'd
do you think we
Your
safe
demons
enough.
like us. It's
Harry.
fine.
Harry,
Yeah, Harry, what do you think?
Is Harry
Out
of the plans
Oh
that
shit! I forgot about him.
Okay,
Harry's pooping
Harry.
himself.
Harry, relax. Harry, relax.
Oh, why did you say his name?
They took my book. They took
When-
my book. It was like 5 chapters. It's gone.
Harry, we can write another book.
With the
That's
plans
the
you
best
heard,
part
Harry,
about
what do
books.
you
You can write
think
'em again.
is- What do you think is the plan? What do you think?
What does
I
he
think, honestly,
Oh.
I think we should just go on the road. Kill him that way.
Harry?
Yeah.
Harry?
No,
kidding.
Harry. I'm asking you.
Ugh,
What should we do?
what should we?
I want to know what you think.
Oh.
You don't talk enough sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll get your book. We'll get
Harry,
your
you always
Oh.
have such interesting ideas.
Oh God. Oh. All right. Well, I don't know. I think I think we should just go to Friend Pool and tell them that it's all of our fault and that we didn't mean to kill Lord Commander Reinhardt and then
We
maybe
didn't kill him, Harry.
You didn't? I thought you guys did.
Did we? I can't remember. We have.
Okay, if you say you didn't kill him, I guess I'll believe you. I mean, I was
I don't
planning on.
remember it. I could have been drunk, but
I think it makes a much better like plot twist if I write it so that you guys killed him first and then there's like a reveal at the end that you didn't kill him. But however you guys want the book to progress is fine with me. I don't really care.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess we'll
because-
take a vote.
yeah, we should vote. So it's breakout
And
tonight.
Chris, you play Harry's vote.
Okay. Harry
right.
will vote.
What do we
Okay.
have? What's our options, Jacob?
All right, so there's
Yeah.
the disguise plan that I had. Then there's Sirach's plan, and then there's Baka's plan, and I guess Theoden's just gonna do whatever we say.
Theoden's ready for it. Theoden's agreeing with the wait until we're on the road and then
So that's Sirach's
Sirach.
idea.
right. All right, me and Sirach are on the same page.
Okay.
Aye.
Harry, where are you?
I thought we were gonna make a vote.
Yeah. What's
Which
your
one are we
vote?
voting for?
Okay, so how about all right, so we did a vote for Sirach's plan, and Theoden and Sirach are on board. Now all in favor for my plan. All right, good talk.
I'm in
And
favor for my.
I
plan.
just want to point something out. Mr. Hypocrite that just left us here with a spell around the cage.
Oh shit!
I have an odd feeling. It's probably, since they don't like magic, probably an anti-magic spell. So we're probably not going to get very far with magic. So brute force is our only way.
Listen, I'm
Just
with
an
you.
FYI.
I'm with you.
So
I thought
would
it was a
rather
great idea.
get out of here. I'd rather wait, get out on the road, and
Where's
then
my
we
cat?
can do whatever we want. Ish. We probably won't get our weapons back either, but you know.
Oh shit!
I like that rapier. I better get it back.
You know
So
what?
maybe we do need
Whatever.
to bust out of here so we can get our weapons back.
And
I
Harry's
didn't even
book.
think about. We don't have our weapons, right?
Nope.
Okay, I'm
No.
gonna start, Chris. Or Chris,
Fuck.
I'm gonna start casting minor illusion on all of us. Make it seem like we're not there anymore. Like just you're gonna see a wall instead of a person.
Is minor illusion a first level spell or is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, you cast it and nothing happens.
Wait, Baka.
Oh shit.
Nothing's happening, guys.
Why
Nothing
wouldn't
but
you just
beta.
make it look like us while we sneak out?
Because we want them to not think we're here, so they come in and we can escape.
Can I try? Fuck, man.
Maybe it's a negative magic or anti-magic shield, force field.
Didn't Sirach just say that?
Oh, did you? Sorry, my bad.
He did. I heard you.
Rock totally said that.
Well, at least we know.
Sorry, my stream shut off for a few seconds. I was fixing it.
Hey, Theoden, how hard's your head?
Oh,
So just to let you
that
know,
thing's
it's,
pretty tough.
it's about 3 a.m. and you guys are fucking exhausted. Just to give you a sense of what
See,
the time is.
I'm
It's
saying.
been a long day, including combat, a tense trial. You guys are very tired. Doesn't mean you have to go to bed immediately, but at some point you guys
Right.
are just gonna pass out.
Yeah.
I could use my hit points.
I
my
guess we
spell
don't really have
slots.
a
I don't-
choice
we don't
but
have
to
a
go with
choice.
Sirach's plan then.
Yeah. Can I use Tasha's hideous laughter before I go to bed on Theoden?
On who? On Theoden. What level spell is that?
It's a level 1 spell.
Level 1 spell. So do you cast the spell?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Well, shit. I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Okay. Because of the nature of I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you guys off. Maybe somebody's got like a one last ditch idea, plan, something they want to do before. I don't want to cut it off. So is there anybody with any last minute suggestions?
The only
Yes.
thing I want to say is that
Fuck.
before morning, Sirach wants to get up earlier than everyone. Like he's totally about
Mhm.
falling asleep
Okay.
now, but he wants to get up earlier
Gotcha.
than everyone.
Okay.
Maybe a little out there.
Sure.
Maybe my patron can break the barrier.
Well, I mean,
Well, if it's
Well, I mean, it's-
anti-magic,
well, let me put it to you this way.
But he's not in the bubble.
yeah, but how are you gonna do magic if it's anti-magic?
It's not magic talking to him, is it? He's
Well,
like,
I mean, if you wanted to, what you can do
Pretty
is,
much
is,
magic.
is you can spend, let's say, an hour meditating and trying to focus your mental energy and try to open up a line of communication to Baylor. Like always, it's going to be very difficult to do.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to need is I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
on the app.
Yeah, you want to do it on the app. Let's see if the app is still up and running.
It is on mine.
Let me just open up my phone. My phone's a pain. All right, cool. So give me a wisdom saving throw.
Pain in the
All right.
buttons.
So my wisdom is a +5.
Okay.
So you know. Ho 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 ho.
Okay. Just for the folks at home, he just rolled a natural 20. With his +5, that makes it a roll of a 25. For the purposes of this, the number that he needed to open up a line of communication with Baylor, his patron, in the abyss was a 25. And he succeeded. So none of the rest of you are aware of this conversation. But only Pia, as
Go to
time
speaker view.
as time halts for the rest of you. Pia, you feel your soul astral projecting somewhere else, and you feel yourself under thousands of pounds of dirt and earth and solid rock. Everything is dark, and in front of you, slowly, there is a crimson red light that begins to kind of glow and bring your vision back to you as your eyes begin to adjust to the darkness. There's a pool of lava in front of you. I'd say about maybe 20 feet across, 20 feet, and you're in a kneeling position in front of the pool of lava. I'd say about 6 feet in front of it. Everything's extremely hot, and out of the pool of lava rises a fearsome individual, red muscle-bound skin, large black horns, steam rising from the body. From your perspective, it's as if this individual is 8 feet tall and 8,000 feet tall at the same time. It's almost like it's very hard to gauge it, as if your sensory perception is completely overwhelmed, and it's a terrifying sight to behold. And you hear a voice come from the creature. Come forward, Pia. Why are you here? Kneel
Well,
before me.
I am kneeling.
Kneel closer.
All right, so I kneel closer, and my knees are like just touching the lava a little bit.
Right.
And he sees my tears coming from my eyes in the pain and agony of the burning lava. Okay. So, oh great one, we
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
yeah, we are stuck in an anti-magic shell of some sort in a
Fucking jackass.
That was
my
the
thing's
worst.
funny.
Tell me more.
And it's very torturous, very painful. We're in a lot of trouble. You know, I know you love it. You love it.
It's
But I didn't
very
think I'd actually get this
funny.
role, so I don't know what to say, man. But anyway, so we were wondering if you could break that shell for us and bust us out of there. And I'll tell you why it's a good you have like good reason to do it. One,
Why, little Pia, would it
Well,
be?
I could get locked up forever, and then our work will come to a halt indefinitely. And Sirach is there. All the work you put into Sirach, all the
Do
work
you
that I put
believe
into
that
Sirach.
you and Sirach are my only soldiers in the battle to come?
No,
Do
but
you
we're your
believe
best.
yourself that important?
Yeah, we're your best ones.
Fool!
Yeah, we're your best ones.
Fool!
And that dagger you gave me that I still don't know much about, that you made me cut my hands off.
Get it, P. I get it.
They have it.
You tell him.
So,
You need to help us. I
Fucking
didn't even think I'd get this.
Now
role. I
spit
can't
on his
believe it.
shoes.
No.
the
I'll scoop-
special gift that I gave to you, you've already lost it.
No, I didn't lose it. They took it. All right, I'm gonna take the lava. I'm gonna stick my hands in it and beg for mercy and assistance. I'm going like this deep in the lava with my arms. Please.
Yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you need my help. Are you ready to become a general in my army, Pia?
Always
you
and forever,
worthy?
my lord.
Are you
General.
worthy?
I am always worthy.
Damn. Well,
Then
wonder
I
if I can
need
get a
you
promotion.
to prove I need you to prove your loyalty, Pia.
I'll
Are
chop
you
my fingers
prepared? I need more than that.
off.
That
Chop
is
my balls off.
self-sacrifice. I need a different kind of
Fuck.
sacrifice.
Never to get
Are
laid
you
again.
willing to show your true devotion to the mighty Baylor?
I'll start taking my pants off and tell him he
He,
can remove
that is quite awkward. Put those back on.
it. Okay.
At least start walking on your
Yeah.
knees towards him.
Yeah.
My knees are already like in the lava. I can't go anymore.
Yeah, but you gotta get closer in between those legs.
What do you need, oh great one?
I need you to bring me the still beating heart of someone you love. Do that for me.
Oh, good.
And
We can
I
get
will
rid of Baka.
No, he doesn't love me.
That's true.
Only then may you be worthy of my true power. I will remove this foolish field of energy for you. And then it will be time to find out if it's you that can rise to the occasion. Only then will I reveal my plans for your world and for you, Pia. Only then, the beating heart of someone you love. Give me your hand. Right? He takes his thumb and goes tss, almost like a cigar, like burned into your palm. Like somebody takes a cigarette and puts it right in the middle of your palm, and you feel the pain, and you're jostled out of your meditation. You are back in the cage with the rest of your friends in the manacles, and when you look at your hand, there's the fucking cigar, the cigarette burn in the middle of your palm, to prove to you that it wasn't a fucking vision, that he actually was there talking to you.
And that's rare.
Yeah. So
Is the shell gone?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to find out.
Okay. So
Are we asleep, the rest of us?
It's a good question. Well, no, what took maybe 10 minutes for Pia was perhaps a few seconds for the rest of you. It's still 3 a.m. You're all getting tired. You're thinking of settling in. You're still kind of arguing amongst yourselves over what you should do next. So that's we're picking up basically right when he went down and basically like cross-legged in the corner. A second later, Pia was back up like, huh? Oh, shit. So it's 3 a.m. You're going to have to sleep soon if you're going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm knocking out.
I'm dozing.
Sleep.
I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm gonna say to Pia, I hope you say good night to Baylor. And I'm gonna fall asleep.
Well, I guess that was all for nothing. I'll go to sleep too. I can't do this alone.
Well, if you told us you're ready to like break us out, we would
I mean,
go with it.
nobody
maybe.
even looked for the shell. I'll look for the magic shell. Is it still there?
Well, you can't visibly
Can I-
see the shell. The shell
I
is
can't
invisible.
like do like an
It's in-
arcana check or something.
No, an arcana check is kind of like the history of magic type situation.
Try casting a
Oh.
cantrip. That's
Okay.
discreet.
I'm gonna, if Theoden's knocking out, I'm gonna pick his nose with a mage hand.
Okay. Make a perception check, Theoden.
Ah, shit. 10.
You successfully pull a nice long crusty booger out of Theoden's nose. He doesn't even wake up. But it's dangling in the air, this crusty booger,
Okay.
and your mage hand successfully picks his nose.
I'm gonna put it in his ear.
Oh my.
Oh,
It's a green
Jenga.
Gary.
Ooh.
By morning, Theoden, you're convinced that it's earwax by then, so it is what it is.
Oh, I was
It is
leaking
officially
last night, huh?
merged with it.
I must have slept with the window open.
All right. Well, I guess if they're knocking out, I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm also gonna do what Sirach did. I'm gonna get up earlier now that I know the magic shell is gone.
Gotcha. All right. Well, just to let you guys know,
Even
You're
if it's a
unable-
short rest is fine.
that's what I was just going to say. You're unable to get. None of you are able to get a long rest. It's going to be the equivalent of a
4
short
in the
rest
morning already.
because it's basically you all get the approximately 4 hours of very uncomfortable, stressful sleep. What you can do is each one of you have a certain number of hit dice. Most of you have 8 of them. You can elect to use up to 4 of them in order to roll for more hit points if you need it. Like for instance, let's do it
I don't need
individually. Who's is anybody damaged from combat?
Yeah, I have
Little
59.
All right.
62.
You have 59 out of 62, so it's up to you. Don't have to theoretically use any of your hit dice if you don't want to.
I'll use one.
All right, so basically you'd roll a d8 and let us know how much it is and if it fills up the column.
A 1.
So you're what, 59 now?
I'm at 60 now.
60 now? Okay. Who else? Anybody else injured?
I
from-
use one.
All right, so
Oh, 8.
8, I believe you. So 8 plus your constant. Wait, hold on a second. Before we jump from Baka, what's your constitution modifier?
Oh, it's +2.
All right, so actually you're full strength because you
Oh,
basically
okay, so I'm at 62.
62. So what's your Constitution modifier, Theoden?
+3.
+3. So you actually up to 11 hit points for that one die.
Oh, it's
So
full.
so you're at full. Okay. Jacob, did you Piat? Did you
I'm not
I'm
damaged.
getting
not
motion
damaged? What about
sickness.
Sirach?
Yeah, I'm gonna use at least one of my warlock hit
Gotcha.
die.
Gotcha. D8, right?
Yeah, D8. 7, which will be enough to bring me back up to full.
Perfect. So it's almost the equivalent of if you have spell slots. Most of you, I'm assuming, do not earn them back, but at least you're at 100% health. All right. Let's say it's 8 a.m. They start to.
Weren't we
know-
getting up earlier?
Well, I was going to say that I would say around 7, Sirach and Pia wake up early, about an hour early. Is it something that either one of you want to do in that hour
Would you set
before?
an alarm?
Sure. Sirach, I broke the magic spell outside of the cage, so maybe we can do something about that now.
How'd you do that?
Baylor did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See.
yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know if it was worth it, but you know,
Well,
I
we'll
got it
see.
because now I have to do some weird stuff for him that I'll talk to you about later.
Gotcha. Weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Weird
The weird stuff. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know those dreams I have?
Yes.
There's some weird stuff that goes on in there too, if you know what I mean.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I like.
So just so you know,
Anyway.
as Harry, Baka, and Theoden start to slowly make themselves awake as it approaches 8 o'clock, the room begins to fill with a mixture of Lord's Alliance and Order of the Gauntlet soldiers.
Oh no.
Basically,
what
in,
the fuck
in
already?
preparation to get you out of the cell without any incident. Is there anyone that wants to ask any questions and say anything in particular? I just want to give you an opportunity to,
To
I
them?
wanted to do something
them, to
before
yourselves,
all
go-
of them.
go
What
for
time
it.
do we leave?
Within the next 15 minutes or so.
Where's
we're
our
getting.
Oh,
stuff?
good. Get me out of here.
What were you gonna do, Sirach? Before.
Before they all came in, I
Sure.
wanted to try to unlock my own manacles.
Okay. That
and
would
then-
require a. I would say for you to get it, you'd have to spit it out of your mouth into your hands and then unlock it without any of them noticing. I would say
That's
that
why I
since
wanted to
it's,
get up early and.
that's
do
why
it
early.
before they all
So I would say that normally it would be a disadvantage, but I'll make it a straight roll because of the early morning hour, and I will assume that. I mean, even the soldiers are probably, instead of 4 of them, there's probably 2 at the table. Maybe one of them's asleep. So I'll do a straight stealth, not stealth, a sleight of hand check.
Straight sleight hand.
I give you
Yeah,
guys-
that's
I'll
not
roll.
too
I
bad.
rolled a perception check for the one that's awake. So you got to beat my roll.
I got a 19.
Well, I rolled a 17, so you beat my roll, which means you successfully spit the key out, got it in your hands, turned around, unlocked the hands portion. Do you want to make an additional roll to try to reach down and unlock the leg portion?
No,
Okay,
not right now.
gotcha. So
But can I make it look like I still have them locked?
yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. So at any moment, your hands can come free. They just
And-
appear to be locked.
Can I see if I notice?
Perception check. Go for it.
Fuck.
I guess.
What'd you roll?
2 plus 3.
No, you don't know.
Can I
It's
roll a
too early.
perception check too?
Go for it.
What's that? 9 plus 6. So
15.
15, yeah.
You notice he's doing something. You're just not 100% sure what.
Hmm. Well, me being the rogue anyways, I'm gonna kind of sleight of hand use a lockpick to.
Yeah, what about
Undo
your
them?
lockpicks?
Well,
Yeah,
keep
I
in
was
mind. Keep
waiting.
in mind that
Or is it too
you
late
you
now?
weren't able to. Well, hold on a second. Your your thieves' tools. It wasn't specifically a lockpick. It was your thieves' tools that you were able to hold on to. Your thieves' tools is kind of like a pouch about this big with like a leather case that you open up, and it's got a series of thieves' tools, different types and varieties in it, right? So you were able to keep that on your person. They took what they thought was like weapons, and they didn't see that as being a threat.
All right. Well, I want to use my
The only thing is that in order to get that pouch out while your hands are tied and manipulate inside the pouch, it's got to be stealth of sleight of hand with at disadvantage.
Okay, I'll try anyways.
Sure. And you only have to beat one of them. The other two of them are in there. One's asleep.
You first, Chris.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, I didn't beat that.
Okay. Ugh. What's that in your hands? He walks up to the cage.
I'm not.
What is that?
I'm away from the bars. Fuck him.
What
If
is
he wants it-
that?
If he wants it, it's a pouch of weed, man. What do you fucking want?
Deception check.
11.
11. Let me see it. Maybe not once. Let me
hell
see
no.
it. Contraband isn't allowed in the jail cell. Let me see.
You come in
Hey, you
here
got
and
the
take it.
pipe?
I'll deal with you, little man, when we take you out of here. I'm gonna grab that shit from you. You think you can't smoke
Are
behind
you
our
trying
backs?
to steal from me, motherfucker?
Yes. Yes. You're lucky.
Yes.
Yes.
We're locked
You're gonna
up,
end up
Baka.
in here
Yeah.
with us.
So who else would
Napoleon
like?
complex.
Who else would like to?
Do something.
Yes.
Can I see our belongings from where we are?
Your belongings are not in this room.
They're not.
Fuck.
No, they're not.
Can I like sleight of hand past the lockpick set to to Pia?
You can, but it's going to be a disadvantage because he's keeping a close eye on you.
Sure, fuck him,
All right.
because I know he's gonna search me. I'm not gonna stop you there. Natural 1 plus 12, 13.
The natural one, though.
Oh, it's a natural
Yeah.
one.
I rolled a
That
2
don't
on
count.
the last roll, and
That
I rolled
don't
a 1.
count.
Yeah, natural one, man.
You gotta
Natural one
be
is
fair.
yeah. If you had rolled a 2 plus whatever, but a natural one is kind of almost always a fail.
I know.
So he's
I'm honest, but
so I'm gonna
fuck.
put you this way. I'm gonna put it to you this way. He's aware of the pouch. He knows exactly what it looks like. He wants that shit, but he's not gonna go into the cage right now to come.
I'm gonna
get it.
stuff it in my pants. Fuck that.
All right. Well.
I'll finish to that.
All right. So now you stuffed it in your pants. Pia, what was that again? I'm sorry.
I was also gonna see, because I talked to Baylor about this dagger.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's a way I can do this. Maybe this is a little out there, but is there a way I could maybe try to feel where it is? Maybe he kind of gave me like a signal of some sort. Now, you know what I mean?
That's a specific skill.
That's out there.
That's
I
like
know.
that's like a spell called locate object.
Oh, is that what that
that's-
is? I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a
It's
thing.
not-
Accio dagger.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
think that I mean if it was a more powerful magic item, and it was something that was you were much more higher level and we could build something into it. But right, let's put it this way: no matter what you roll, you don't feel the dagger. So
Okay. No,
it's,
that's
it's,
fine.
it's a decent idea, but it's basically your character doesn't have that ability.
Okay.
All right, so
And that's I got nothing.
okay, so one by one, they come in there riot gear style and take you out of the jail cell one at a time. They go for Sirach first. Sirach, do you resist? Do you try to break free of your chains? Do you do anything out of the ordinary?
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
go with him for right now.
So, okay. Then they come for Pia. Pia, anything out of the ordinary?
I'm gonna use prestidigitation and just kind of do a big poof of smoke in front of their face just to be funny.
Okay. Make a well, you know what? You do the poof
Get
in front of their
stabbed.
face, and he smacks you in the back of the head, and it does 1 point of damage.
That's what you get,
Yeah.
jackass.
Theoden,
That's
Aye.
do you go willingly in your shackles?
For now.
Yes. Baka, he basically is about to go down your pants and then thinks
And bite
second
his
of
hand.
it. He doesn't get
Okay.
that close. He doesn't want to go down your pants. So he growls at you because he wanted that weed. So
And I smirk at him. I'll smirk at him.
all right. So they
It smells
transport.
better than the ones we got in this city.
All right. So outside there is a large procession of at least 50 soldiers. I would
What
say
the
20,
fuck?
25 of them are Order of the Gauntlet. 25 of them are Lord's Alliance. There are several supply wagons. It's obviously some kind of supply chain going from one city to the other that really doesn't have 100% to do with you, but you're basically along for the ride. They put the 5 of you, including Harry Harrington, in the same kind of carriage type. Think of like Wild Wild West, Red Dead Redemption, kind of like stagecoach with a wagon with like the cloth thing above and
I
2
see
guys
you.
in front. You see what I'm saying? There's a dude in there with a
Like Oregon Trails.
like Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
There's room for 6. 5 of you, and then there's a dude in the back who's got basically his crossbow in his hand, waiting for anybody to start some shit. You do know, you know what? I would like perception check at advantage. So either one person roll twice or 2 people roll once for perception.
I'll
So
roll.
you guys decide who's going to do the rolls.
I'll
do
roll.
one.
Oh, okay. Okay, Pia.
No,
Okay.
you want to do it? Go for it.
No.
Nah,
You
I'll
You said
roll
it
one.
first. You said
So
it first.
Baka's rolling 1, Pia's rolling a second one.
Don't
So
fuck this up.
perception check.
Dirty 20.
30, 20?
Oh!
Okay.
Yeah.
Natural
Attaboy.
20.
Oh!
Okay.
I don't
All
know if
right,
you can see
so-
that shit.
All right, so I believe you. So we got a dirty 20 and a natural 20. So then I will make it even lovelier for you. I was going to do something which require you to ask some questions, but I won't even. A dirty 20 and a natural 20. Let's give the whole kit and caboodle away. So there's another stagecoach. There's a stagecoach in front of you, right? And there's this huge chest that 3 dudes are carrying. That they're basically trying to get the chest up onto the back of the stagecoach, and one of the assholes drops his side. The thing fucking hits the side. It hits the ground. The thing opens up and everything inside spills out onto the ground. Your weapons and items that they took from you was in that chest. So they basically take the chest, they put it on its right side up. They take all your shit, they throw it back into the chest, they close it back up. And then the 3 of them lift it onto the stagecoach carriage, the one in the line right in front of yours. So with that 20 and natural 20, you realize that wherever it is that they're taking you, they're also taking your items. If anybody want to make an intelligence check.
So they're taking our items into the wagon with us.
Not your wagon, the wagon in front of you.
All right.
I'll make an
that's fair.
intelligence check.
Can I make
Intelligence
one?
check, Pia and Baka make an intelligence check, and that'll be the for the group. How many times you guys gonna roll for the group? I'm just
I don't
joking.
know.
4.
Oh, shit.
4.
You don't want me rolling for the group.
I got
I know. I've
roll
been
with
rolling
7.
shit for like
I'm
all
proficient
the
in
last 2
intelligence.
weeks.
What'd you roll?
7.
15.
Oh, 15. All right. It occurs to you, Baka, that it's not exactly a foregone conclusion. You're wanted in questioning for what happened to Lord Commander Reinhardt, but you might be the wrong guys. So for them to just steal all your shit would be kind of shady. So they're basically transporting your stuff with you in the event that you guys are cleared. They're going to give you your stuff back.
We're fucked.
Yeah. So that's basically what that's about. All right. So all right.
So we got to go with Sirach's plan at this point.
And what is Sirach's plan? Just to refresh everybody's memory.
To wait until we are far away from the city, and then somehow get those weapons and fuck them up.
Okay. By horse and carriage, it would.
Wait, what about our horses? Are
well,
they?
your horses.
Our
no,
horses are gone. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, horses are gone.
No,
I hate,
Ruffian!
your horses are gone, and the
Yeah.
gold.
All
and the
that gold is
saddlebags.
gone.
It's
That
gone.
was
Yep.
Sorry.
1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah. So for your
Yeah.
information, at the moment, I would.
Michael.
Those of you that have horses, you no longer have horses. And
damn.
unfortunately, the 2 of you that have 1,000 gold each, you have to unfortunately remove that because at the moment, I'm sure those horses are being sold to someone, and someone is basically finding the gold as you speak.
See, I knew that shit was gonna happen too.
No, I knew it was too good to be true
Yeah,
as well.
like 2 horses with 4 saddlebags. Come on.
You guys
Alright.
should have
Moment of
invested in
silence
Bitcoin.
for Earl, the Black.
It was fun
Stallion.
while it lasted, but
Okay.
Uh,
So it
Chris,
would
this is-
take. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry. I was gonna ask about my cat. Is he like nearby? Can I make a perception check?
You can make a perception check. You haven't seen your cat in at least 12 hours.
I know. That's why I'm worried about him. Oh,
At least 12 hours.
24.
I haven't seen my dog in fucking the whole session. The
Yo,
whole
that's-
the whole campaign.
Chris 24.
24. Okay. Luckily, you do notice what anyone else would describe as a stray cat is kind of following the procession. So your cat is trying its best to keep up with you. The good news is you're not going to basically be traveling at a breakneck pace with supply wagons. So
So the cat's with us.
the cat, well, the cat seems to be weaving itself in and out of the supply train.
Okay.
It looks like a stray cat from anyone else looking, but obviously Baka knows better. So yes, your cat is not gone. Your cat is still, hopefully one of the soldiers don't see the cat and get hungry. Let's hope. Because there's lots of crossbows in and around this. And at the next camp, these, we're talking 50 soldiers. Some of them might, eat the cat. It's possible. I hope not.
Can I try to signal it? One of my commands I have with it, or hide.
Sure, I'll give it to you. Why not? Go for it.
So I just
Make an animal handling check first.
Okay. Oh shit. 15.
15. I'll allow the animal handling check. The cat. Now you have to do a sleight of hand check, because there's a guy with a crossbow basically staring at you. Wants to see who you're communicating with.
1.
As you're about to signal the cat, he smacks you roughshod right across the faces. Stop communicating with other people in the wagon. Keep it down.
I was saying hi to the guard, man.
He doesn't believe you. The cat does not get the message and scoots its way out of your line of sight and is continuing to follow the wagon train.
Oh,
As a
Down the
cat
road.
would.
As a
my
cat
I want to go fucking ham.
Okay, so now it will probably take you, I would say, about 25 miles a day. So what would you guys, if you wanted to do some sort of like crazy action at some point, give me an idea at what points you'd want to do it. Would you want to, they're going to obviously set up camp for the night after traveling 25 miles. You'll be out in the wilderness. Do you want to do it in the midday? Do you want to do it at night? And the question also is, like,
Night.
what would you guys like to do?
Night, because we all got dark vision.
Okay. Well, you guys have to communicate that to each other.
All right, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say into the earring. I'm gonna say, I think we should wait until dark.
Or what?
For sure.
Wait until wait for what? What are we
do-
doing?
Would we
Sirach's-
assume that they're gonna
Sirach's
stop?
plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, would we assume they're gonna stop?
Yeah.
Like, are they gonna? But are they gonna stop before dark to set up camp? Are they smart or? Are they...
Well, they probably just at I would say at twilight they probably would set up camp, start campfires, start tents, whatnot.
See, I don't trust it because they'll probably like lock us up somewhere. I'd rather escape in the carriage.
Yeah, but we don't have weapons.
I don't know. I think we should wait. I still
True.
have my lockpicks.
I mean, I
DM
don't
The weapons
question.
are ahead of us.
need
DM
weapons.
question.
Yes.
How are we situated in this carriage?
You've got 3 on each side, 3 on the other. You've got on one side you've got Harry, Sirach, Theoden. And you've got
Towards, am I on the back?
all
the front?
like no, you're not on the front. Imagine it like this. There's 2
No,
dudes.
like it's what is it? 6 total?
I'm
for
actually
the
I'm
5
actually
of
gonna
us.
draw it on here. Let me see if
Do
I
it.
can-
Draw
three
it,
and
baby,
th-
draw
three
it.
and 3 facing each other.
Exactly.
that.
Right. So am I towards the back of the carriage? Or is
Harry, you're
is
towards
Harry?
you're towards the back. Harry,
Okay.
Back.
Sirach, Theoden, guard, Baka next to the guard, and Pia. So
Oh.
imagine
Hmm.
2 guards.
Right. All right.
Mhm, mhm.
All right, I
That's
gotta
what I
shout.
figured.
Okay,
That's what I was asking.
Harry,
Okay.
Sirach, and this is the 2 guards, and the horses are up here. Like these
Right,
are the
right.
horses. Okay.
Mhm,
The guard is right here with his basically his crossbow pointed at all of you. Pia and Theoden are across from each other. Baka and Sirach are across from each other, and the guard is as close as he can be to these 2 dudes, in order to communicate if necessary. And he's got a crossbow on you. And that's Harry across from him, basically still in a really depressed mood, hasn't spoken since last night.
Fucking Harry.
Aiden, you still got your armor on you?
Theoden still has
do
no. Theoden has an armor. You don't have. They took your weapons. They didn't
Weapons.
take.
Oh, so no. I still got my armor.
you still have your
class,
armor. Yes,
baby.
yes, yes.
19. What about my shield? What about my shield?
I think it would make sense that they would also take your shield.
Take
So
the
probably
shield,
down
right?
to 17.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. Can I, while we're traveling through the day,
Sure.
I would like to like turn to Theoden and whisper something to him.
We have
Okay.
message spell.
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Oh, I guess yeah, we have the
Yeah, but technically it doesn't.
earpiece.
Technically, it does not allow telepathy. It just allows you to
that's
whisper.
true.
And whispering,
whisper.
the guy's like staring at you guys. So it's like,
Mhm.
how much communication? I mean, he expects that you guys are going to talk to each other a little bit. But I mean, if it looks to him, reason why I'm rolling a perception check is if it looks to him, you're like trying to shady shit out.
Well, we can
Planning
just
stuff.
talk through the earrings.
Yes, but talking through
You
the earrings
still gotta
means that you
whisper.
still got to whisper it. Like it's not telepathy. It's not like in your head.
Right, but like.
But he's right in front of you.
All right,
and
all right,
and
all
if
right.
he will allow you to talk to each other because no one can be on a fucking carriage for 8 hours and not fucking talk. It's insane. But if he's watching and he's paying attention and
okay.
he thinks that you're trying to fucking be shady, he'll jump out at you. So I rolled a
Okay.
perception check for him.
All right.
Okay, I could change the way I was doing it.
Go for it.
Actually,
Okay.
I have a way. I want to turn to Theoden, and obviously, since we're gonna converse, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Theoden,
Oi.
tell me about that bar fight you got into the other week. Like, you gave that guy a really good haymaker, right?"
Oh, the best haymaker you've seen, mate.
Right. You know. So you'd say that your fists are pretty powerful, right?
I think I could take anyone here, and I look right at the guard.
Well, probably shouldn't have done that, but okay.
And then,
Yeah.
and as I'm looking at him, I'm gonna wink.
Thank you.
Fucking strange guys. Oh.
The order
right.
of the gauntlet, huh?
All right. Okay.
Anybody else have any other plans? We're approaching I would say mealtime at night. Within another hour or so, they're probably going to start setting up for that camp.
Well-
is there anything you'd like to do before they set up for camp for the night? You're probably about 25 miles away from the city of Vanwell.
I mean, is it safe to say if I like say something, it's whispering and that they can't hear, or would it be perception?
I would have to make a perception check because let me put it to you
Okay.
this way: he's going to allow you. There's no way that you're going to be silent for 8 hours in the back of a fucking carriage. It's ridiculous. He knows you're going to talk to each other. But if
Okay.
he's paying attention and you say something that sounds like you're trying to escape, he's going to call you out on it. So
Right,
if you
that's
want,
what I'm trying to be
I'll do
careful.
like a
Okay.
perception check for him. He might not.
Sorry,
be paying attention.
Sirach.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for now.
Okay, got you. Well, it's a good thing you decided to because I rolled a natural 20 on that one. so-
Yeah,
But
oh,
he
there
was
you
paying.
go.
He was paying close attention to you, Pia. But luckily,
See,
you didn't
Sirach,
say anything.
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So, would you guys like to? Would you guys like to just go into camp for the first night, just to kind of test the waters and see what happens?
Yeah.
Sure.
I do,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
All
might
right.
as well.
Okay. So,
Sirach's like, yeah.
so
Okay.
Well, I
Guess.
had an idea, but if it wasn't dark, it really wasn't gonna work the way I wanted it to.
well, theoretically, you could. There's going to be multiple days of travel, so there will be opportunities that maybe the dawn hours before it gets light out.
I got the information I wanted.
good.
Okay.
Even if Theoden's a little dense.
As a dwarf is, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Right before we as players go to a break, something interesting and unexpected happens. So you hear the shouts of the soldiers outside. Like I mentioned, that there's many soldiers from both the Order of the Gauntlet and the Lord's Alliance, at least 50 by rough count, 25 on each. They're shouting to each other, I guess, orders from up and down the line in order for people to slowly come to a stop and and prepare to make camp, but you're still sitting in the back of that carriage that's covered by a sheet. Remember how I said Baca was sitting between the guard and Pia in the back of the carriage? Okay. Suddenly, unexpectedly, a hand, a green hand with nails, reaches somehow through the cloth of the back of the wagon, grabs Baca by the mohawk, and
Oh,
pulls him
no.
through the curtain. Now,
Oh,
here's the
man.
bizarre thing. The bizarre thing is that you would naturally expect there to be a long tear in the curtain where someone basically, like some monster, poked its hands through the back and pulled him by the head out and basically decided to like eat him or something, like some kind of saber-toothed tiger or something. But when he's pulled through the cloth tarp, there's no hole in the tarp. Baca is gone. And he's no longer sitting in the thing, and he vanishes through the air. And the soldier's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And he's literally, "What did you guys do? What did you do?" And that's where we'll take our little 15-minute break
fuck.
as Baca disappears from the back of the carriage, to the
Oh.
surprise of everyone, causing utter mayhem. Where basically now they figure you're casting spells, you basically hit your friend. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
All right,
Good
gentlemen.
stuff.
Should I ask? Is it safe for me to ask what OBS is, or should I keep that?
I honestly
private
wasn't even
No,
conversation.
it's
paying
just for
attention.
Twitch streaming. We were talking about it because the application I use really sucks. The one that Twitch is promoting because it's their beta thing.
Gotcha.
It's
You're
terrible.
a beta.
All right. So,
You're an Omega.
all right. So it is the 12th of the 4th month. Let's say it's about like 5 p.m. Let's figure that. The strangest of things has just happened. Where Baca was sitting in the back of the carriage, all of a sudden his body was pulled through the tarp, and yet there's no hole in the tarp, and he's gone, causing the 3 soldiers in the carriage to basically freak out. Not to mention the rest of you, basically. Harry screaming at the top of his lungs, "Ah, ah, ah!" So
Oh, Harry, shut up.
yeah. I'm gonna pause on the group of you and just speak to
Wait.
Baca for just a minute to let him know
Okay,
what's
okay.
Chris,
going on.
do I have to make any checks against this shit?
No, it just
Just
you
nothing?
were taken completely by surprise. It was just basically you were just the victim of tragedy. I'm so sorry, Baca, but I now I need to let you know
really
what your
wanna
fate.
kill off my character.
I have to let you know what your fate is now. So you find yourself suddenly stumbling in the sand of the Forian desert. The sun is low in the sky, and even though it's a desert and it's generally extremely hot, it's the breeze is hitting you, so it's actually a comforting breeze. Maybe at night in the desert it might actually get cold, but the bottom line is it's not dark yet. And the person who was grabbing you by the hair that pulled you through the dimension door that had been placed right behind you in the carriage. I'll give a quick description of what she looks like. So she has long dark hair. She has
Nice.
a dark green skin, and with the exception of 2 tusks, she's extremely beautiful with lavender eyes.
Lavender eyes. huh?
Lavender eyes, dark green skin, long
What
dark
race
hair.
is she?
I would think
Can't
that she's
tell.
I know. I think it would be easy to tell. I think that she's either half orc or full-blooded orc. But for an orc, she's extremely beautiful. She has
Hey, listen.
long, sexy legs, high heels, mini skirt.
Exactly how much taller is she than me?
She's maybe about 5'5", which means that she almost doubles you in height. You're basically up to her waist.
Alright, so I don't know how we're gonna make this work, but we're gonna make it work. So.
She has tattoos that wind themselves around both of her very sexy legs. That basically look like.
Theoden swooping in.
Well, Theoden is not there, unfortunately. I apologize.
Ah, shit.
This is just Baca. Just Baca was pulled out of the carriage. They look like vines, and yet also musical notes wrapped around both of her very sexy legs. You know her as the backup singer to the Orcish Revenge, Issa. and she kneels down and smiles at you and
Wait, that's
dusts
Issa?
Issa, Lorenzo's backup
Oh,
singer.
so the girl I was always like trying to flirt with at one time.
I think so. I think so. She says to you, "Hello, little one. I am no danger to you. However, I can easily defend myself if need be, but that's obviously not why I'm here."
Issa, you have no need to defend yourself from me.
What is your name? Just I've obviously met you several times, but I don't think we formally introduced ourselves.
My name is Baka.
Oh, hello, Baka. Um, if I might, you've piqued my interest greatly over the few times that we've seen each other. May I ask you what your profession might be?
Well, I dabble here and there, but mainly it's music and thievery.
Music and thievery. I thought so. I thought so. Um, you see, I think it's destiny that you and I are to meet. And I think that we've met each other for a reason. But let me not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take things slow. Perhaps you and your friends could do something for me, and I'm sure that you could convince them. I would be willing to trade anything you would like in exchange. Would you be interested?
Anything.
Well, anything. Um,
What do you need?
Baka, you fool!
so, what would you desire? What would you desire?
I'm
Oh,
not
come
sure.
on, Baka, come
I'm-
on.
Theoden, let him do it. Come on, Theoden.
Oh,
You're not
man.
there. You're not
Stop,
there. Come
stop
I
on.
it.
know, I know.
I don't know. You're very tempting.
She
but
touches the side of your face, and runs her hand at the top of her knuckle underneath your chin in a very seductive fashion. Smiles at you. She's
not
making
using
it.
magic-
Some
She's
she's
making
not
it pretty
using magic
obvious.
against me, is she?
Make a perception check.
get some.
It's 20, dirty 20.
No, she is not.
Okay.
Well, let me get down to business if we can't speak clearly enough.
What do you
There is a necklace rumored to have the most beautiful gems in all
Oh,
the
man,
world.
now she's on the necklace. You lost it, Baka.
Hold on, Chris.
I must have it.
Chris.
He's
Yes.
getting his notes. He's getting his
no,
notes.
my headset unplugged when you said that. I accidentally pulled it at my chair.
Oh, he got excited and pulled the thing out of his chair. All right, give him a minute. Give me a minute. He needs to situate himself.
Sorry.
Let me know when you're ready.
But yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I was readjusting and it pulled.
There's a particular necklace
She
rumored
made
to
me
have
nervous.
the most beautiful gems in all the world. I must have it. It's called the Nornfire necklace. It sits in a safe deposit box inside the gold exchange in the floating city of Kirillith to the north. Steal it for me. For the Nornfire, I'll trade you whatever you desire.
Why do you need this necklace?
No. Well, don't you think that someone as beautiful as myself should have the most beautiful necklace that's ever been created?
Baby, you don't need jewelry to make you more beautiful.
So is that a persuasion check or a deception check? You telling the truth or you lying?
I'm being truthful.
All right, make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah. Persuasion?
Persuasion.
It's 20. I think I have a +2. I can't find my sheet. Yeah, 21.
Okay, 21. With a 21, she looks at you and she smiles. She bats her eyes a little bit. She says, "You're such a charmer, aren't you?" Well, let's just say that there's something more to the Nornfire necklace than just beauty. It may also be a key to my freedom, shall we say. But I would rather not speak more about it at this moment. But I would like to talk about what you would like to exchange for the necklace. She smiles at you.
Well, I'm not one to buy woman, but perhaps we can make a trade. I believe you have a certain bowl in your possession. Magical bowl.
Oh, now you need to make another persuasion check.
Big money.
Fuck. 11.
11.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you're talking about, she says. And you feel the mood kind of change a little bit. While she was really giving you like the hot and under the collar vibe, something about the mention of the bowl kind of like chilled her off a little bit.
Well, you want my help, and I want your help. I know you guys have the bowl. Well, I forgot his name. What was the guy's name that Pia like incinerated when he was stoned?
She doesn't know.
Oh, all right. I know one of the guys. He delivered the bowl to you guys back when you were in Herg, I believe, or Dubai.
Dorai.
And he brought you the bowl.
Mm.
I would like the bowl for this necklace.
Is that all you want?
We can work on us after the fact.
Hmm.
I don't want this coming between us right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. It was Baka, correct? Is that was your name?
Yes.
Baka, I'm not sure where this bowl is, but I will do what I can in order to, I guess, on my end, to try to locate this bowl. I'm not 100% aware of what you mean, but I will do what I can. But I promise you that if you get this necklace for me, I will certainly make it worth your while.
Is there all right, I'm interested. Is there a way I can get a hold of you?
I'll know when the time is right. I'll have my eye on you.
By the way,
Also, this has to be a secret between us. Can you trust your friends to help you in this?
yeah, they're a bunch of assholes like me. They
Mm.
can keep their word.
Well, if you get me the necklace from Kirillith, I'll do whatever you ask. Several times. And
Multiple bowls.
she opens up a dimension door, and she basically.
I wanna like try to unlock my picks real quick before.
Oh, absolutely! I won't even make a roll.
Okay.
There's no time. You easily unlock your picks. You no longer have the. Are you taking the manacles with you, or are you dropping them on the sand?
I'm fucking dropping them.
Them in the sand. Gotcha.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep them on, but like Sirach did with them not really attached, not really on, but just fake on.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
they look like they're.
No, she goes. No. She's no. You stay here. I'm using the door, and she saunters her way towards the door, giving you one hell of a view as she leaves the Forian desert. And she goes to the door. The door
Okay,
closes and
Baka.
disappears. Now, Baka, you right now are in the Forian desert, stranded alone by yourself, with a pair of manacles, a thieves' tool set, and nothing else. Now I'm going to cut back to the other four of you guys.
Why do I always get the hot, crazy chicks? Fuck, man.
All right. So now, for the rest of you guys, she. Now imagine that he was pulled from there, right? You hear a massive disturbance in the carriage ahead of you, and everything lurches to a halt. The travel line lurches to a halt, and the four of you notice, and I say four of you because Harry is with you.
Right.
Notice another one of those curtains literally open up in the middle of the what do they call it? The middle of the back of the carriage. It's basically a portal with a purple curtain in front of it that opens up with a spirally kind of like toilet bowl type thing happening in the center.
Trippy.
Yes, very trippy. And the soldier sitting there says, "Don't move," and points the arrows at you guys. "Don't you dare move." And he's basically threatening to fire at you guys if you should make a move. He's basically like looking at the portal, looking at you guys, looking at the portal. What do you guys do?
Move.
What is the meaning of this?
I got nothing. Theoden,
Swirly.
Why you threaten us?
Stay in your seat. Don't you move. Stay in your seat.
I'm not moving. I'm asking a question.
Good. Who brought this portal here? Which one of you isn't sorcered this magic? Make it go away. What was it? You? Was it you? Tiefling? You look like a
Well,
magic user.
I
Make
can't
the
make
make
it. I can't make it go away. Using magic's illegal.
the. What about you, the silver-haired elf? You're the one that did this, didn't you? Make it go away. This is
The only way we can make
blasphemy.
it go away is if we all go through it.
Oh,
You
you
go
know,
first.
make a deception check, Sirach.
That was
Deception check.
good. That was good.
Deception check.
Disadvantage.
Deception 14.
He's nervous. He's uncomfortable. He looks at it, looks back at you, looks at it, and goes, "You're not gonna fool me. That sounds like a trap. I'm
right
not stepping
behind
through
you.
it.
Let's go. I'll go with
What?
you.
What?
I'm right behind you.
I'm
You're
telling
the
you,
one- You're the
that
one with the weapons. So you have to go in first.
if you
I'm gonna lean into my shoulder and whisper into the earring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, let's just run for it.
fuck. Oh, fuck.
All right, here. I'm a magic user, right?
Yeah.
Look into the portal.
Okay.
Do me a favor. The guard, I'm saying this
Oh,
to the guard.
Well,
Look into the portal. Do you see a dim red light? You got to look real close, like really stick your head in. Like
make a either a persuasion or a deception check, whichever one you want to use. Persuasion or deception.
oh shit, I dropped my dice. Ooh, 25.
What you natural 20 plus 5?
18 plus 7.
18 plus 7. Persuasion.
Damn.
25. He basically goes like this. He says, "You stay right there. You stay right there." And he basically turns, stay there,
We're staying right here.
and turns and looks. What is it? Was it red? What is it
It's a
supposed to
little
look like?
dim red light, and then
What's
I'm
it
gonna,
supposed?
And
I'm
then
gonna look
Sirach
over and
pushes
say-
him.
I'm gonna, yeah, I was gonna say. Then I look over to them and just do this. And then
Okay.
we all push them. in.
Sirach.
Sirach
Give
busts
me
out of the
a.
manacles and just pushes.
Okay, so since you're not in the manacles, you literally
Oh,
drop the
right,
manacles,
right.
and I will give you just do a strength check with advantage.
Okay.
Can I give him guidance for that?
Nah, it's too quick. Happened too quick. You were also You were also like
Okay,
conning
that's
that guy.
fair. That's fair.
17.
17 is enough. Whoa! You push him. He goes into the vortex and disappears from the back. Disappears. He's gone. What do you you notice that now that someone has passed through it, you notice that the portal is starting to slowly shrink.
I'm gonna
the
step
fuck?
back.
Where does portal come from?
You're not there.
I'm gonna quickly ask, do you guys want to go into, or are we getting out of here this
Oh
way?
hell no! Our weapons are here.
No, that's true.
It's
So
how
Sirach's
fast
gonna
is it
go
closing?
unlock it.
How fast is it closing?
Very slowly.
Very slowly.
People,
Let's go
you hear
try
shout,
and
you
get
hear
the
shout-
weapons
you hear-
first.
you hear shouts and screams up
Let's
ahead.
try and get the weapons first. And then we'll jump in.
Okay, so Sirach no longer has the manacles on. Does Pia have his manacles on?
I think I do.
Yes, you
So
do.
I
your
know.
hand-
I obviously noticed Sirach doesn't have them on, right?
yes, you
Can I
notice.
release everybody?
All right, I'm
Go
gonna
for
ask.
it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Sirach unlocks Pia, Harry, and Theoden. You have no
Theoden.
weapons, but you now basically are your hands and feet are free. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, it feels nice. Let's go to the carriage with the weapons.
Now, keep in mind there are two soldiers that are basically in the front of the carriage that was handling the horses that are now basically standing up and
Okay.
making their way into the back of the thing, looking to basically fight you guys.
And they're coming towards us, right?
Yes, because they saw you
Can
push
I-
their friend into the portal and he disappeared. So
Can
now
I
they're
shoot
like,
my
"What?"
crossbow?
You don't have a crossbow.
Oh shit!
You have no weapons.
So I asked if you had a good haymaker.
You have magic, Matt.
Yeah, I know, but
Don't you have a nice lightning spell? Well, I'm not there.
You're not
Good
there.
Double Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should I just do it?
well, I might.
we
hold
can
on,
blast
hold
him.
on, Hold on.
we might as well, right? I mean,
Roll
Yeah, I'm-
initiative.
yeah, we're balls deep.
Well, I
now.
roll initiative, Chris.
Nope.
Fuck.
No, the portal's closing. You're
Portal's
you're gone.
closing.
You're
I
gone.
wasn't there.
Portal's closing.
I think.
All right, roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier, and I will let you tell me in turn what your number is. Anybody roll higher than a 20?
Me.
Hang on. Wait.
20 to 15?
Dexterity.
19.
Wait.
So who
Initiative
had
plus
a who had
dexterity?
Yeah, so
modifier?
it's basically you roll a d20,
Oh, I see.
you
I see.
add your
Okay,
dex,
right.
and
duh,
then that's the initiative number. Who
I
rolled
got
the
it.
19?
I did.
I did.
So Pia, who's got the better dexterity between Pia and
I have a +1.
what's your
I have
dex?
a +2.
Okay, so I'm gonna let Sirach go first. Sirach, Pia, both with 19s
I have a +5.
I got 11.
and 11. Theoden, and I'm gonna let Harry go at the same time as the two soldiers. Okay, they're taking out their crossbow. One of them has a short sword. The other one has a crossbow. Sirach, you got the jump on everybody. So what would you like to do, Sirach? The two from the front are basically climbing into the back of the wagon in order to engage you guys.
I would like to cast Eldritch Blast on the one with the crossbow.
The ranger, or at least seemingly the ranger, has surprisingly warlock powers. Dark black energy emits from his hands and fires at the one holding the crossbow. I guess you need to roll your d20 and add your spell modifier.
Yep.
Let me know what you get.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20, nice. So thousands of little maggots course through the dark energy as they fire from your hands and strike dead center into the crossbow guy's chest. Roll me some damage. What do you get?
8 points of damage.
Is
A bullet.
8 times 2?
Oh, times 2, so 16.
Because it's a critical hit, 16 points of damage. It strikes him in the mid-center chest, and the maggots crawl their way up into his face, into his mouth, burrowing into his eyes, into his ears. Ah! And he literally throws himself through the front off the carriage and starts rolling in the dirt. He's gone.
Attaboy.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll for something. Let me see. Okay, before he is so frenzied and so fearful of all of these maggots that he drops his crossbow inside the carriage before he jumps out. So there is his crossbow and a bolt on the floor of the carriage in front of you guys. So that was Sirach. Pia, what would you like to do?
There's 2 of them, right?
Oh, no, actually there was 2.
Or there's one,
Sirach just basically ate that guy's
Yeah.
face.
All right. I guess I'll hit the other one with the same thing, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
And I got 2 of them.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna do the first
Roll to hit.
one. All right. First one is a 14.
14 is a hit.
Okay. and
They're
the
wearing leather armor,
one-
so they have low armor classes.
The second one is a 21.
Say they both hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll for damage.
Okay. And that's
Damn.
10 plus what? 4. Right. Fuck. I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of space here. First one does 6 damage.
6 damage. It's not enough. He hits him right in the neck, and the maggots start to crawl their way up his face. He's like, oh God, what the fuck?
And the second one does 8 damage.
Combined 14 points of damage was what you needed. They start to burrow in his face and eat away at him, almost as if he's decomposed flesh. And he basically throws himself on the ground, lets go of his short sword, and is perilously clawing at his own face, trying to get the maggots to stop. He's not dead, but he's on the ground, incapacitated, and is no longer a threat to you. So you've taken care of the 2 soldiers. You now, in the back of the carriage, have a short sword and a crossbow with 1 bolt. The gate is still open, but the gate is slowly shrinking. What would you like to do?
I don't want to go in there.
Go in where?
In that portal.
Well, you guys have to decide as a group quickly. Let me know what you guys want to do.
So we don't
I'm
have
not
our
going
weapons yet.
You do not have your weapons, no.
I'm not going in.
Fuck.
That's a trap.
I want my
I-
weapons.
It probably leads you to.
Yeah,
me.
I gotta have my weapons. I'm
So-
not going
so-
in without my weapons.
So what would you like to do?
Get my weapons.
Well, how would you do that?
We're in front of that cart?
Yep.
I'm gonna peek in.
So Okay, well, not peek in. You're in the back of the cart that you were in. If
Well,
anything,
the one
you'd
with the
be-
weapons.
Well, I was gonna say, if anything, you need to peek out through the front,
Folks
over the top
driving,
of the
though. They
horses.
just killed all the drivers.
You can, well, no, the travel, the chain, the supply chain is no longer moving.
Oh,
So
Okay.
you're at a standstill. You hear a lot of shouts and chaos up ahead, which for unknown origin, you're not really sure why.
All right,
Um,
I'm gonna
You
jump
can
out.
look. You jump out through
Jumping
the
out.
back or the front.
The back.
Because you jump out the back. There are soldiers running this way and that way, but no one has taken notice of you yet.
Do I see the cart with our weapons?
No, because you're in the back of your cart, and the cart with your weapons is in the front. Is in front of you, not behind you.
Okay, so I'm gonna run to the front.
So you run to the front. Make a quick stealth check.
All right. Oh my God. 7.
A 7. Well, let
It's
me put
on
it-
me.
Well, no. I mean, is he by himself? I mean, he reacted.
I don't know, guys. Am I by myself?
You know what? I'll go.
Well,
with
I
it.
was gonna stealth out the front, but you're going
Well,
clanging
you can.
along.
Well, you can. Well, listen. You can act independently. Sirach, did you want to stealth out the front while he's doing
Yes,
that?
I do.
Okay, make a stealth check out the front.
Yeah, I didn't do much better. 10.
10. Okay. While you're stealthing out the front, Theoden is jangle in his armor, running around the side.
My big belly.
Yeah, basically, and it's unfortunately both of you are seen because there's just too many soldiers running this way and that way. It's like it's just your clear view, so there's really no way you can hide yourselves.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have time to get into the cart?
Well, make a dexterity check.
Fuck. All right, let me pick a good dice
you
here.
should get a disadvantage because he's in that armor.
Nah.
Shut up!
Just a check. Just a check.
We can't hear you. You're in a portal.
Oh my God. Wait. 9.
9. Sirach, are you going to also
so
attempt
sad.
to leap into the back of the one in front of you?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you could also make a dexterity check.
13.
Okay. So it's basically a race between Theoden and Sirach to see which one of them can jump into the back quicker. Theoden with his heavy armor and his shorter legs basically doesn't make it in time. You Theoden, you see
I never
Sirach
do.
jump into the back of the thing out of sight. There are 2 soldiers that come up behind you and they jump onto you, Theoden, looking to wrestle you to the ground.
Oh,
The first one bounces off of you but the second one grabs you.
Oh.
I need you to make a strength saving throw to see if you can throw him off of you.
14.
Not enough. You're wrestling right now while Sirach is in the back of that carriage. You're on the ground rolling around in the dust, wrestling with one of the Order of the Dawn soldiers. Okay, we'll pause on that. We'll pause on Sirach. You and Harry, Pia and Harry, what are you guys doing?
I guess I'll go up with them and see what's going on.
Tell me exactly what you do.
I'm just gonna.
Harry's gonna follow you.
All right. Well, I'm assuming Harry's gonna
Fireball.
really suck at like stealth kind of stuff, so I'm just gonna just quietly walk out with him.
The back or
And-
the front?
I'm gonna come out the front.
Okay, so you come out the front, you step down the side, you notice Theoden on the ground rolling around wrestling with one of these guys,
All right.
and you
so-
don't see Sirach.
Okay. Do I have enough movement if I could just go up there with Harry?
Sure,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah,
Well,
all right.
let's just say you can get with enough movement, you can basically, if you want to make it all the way into the back of the carriage where Sirach is, you're gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Will do.
Dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna make one for Harry.
Oh my god.
Harry rolled a 19, so he'll make it.
Oh.
What about you?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, well, Harry dives in the back. You are climbing. You're climbing up.
that book.
You're climbing up the. You're climbing up the steps when another Order of the Gauntlet soldier tackles you from behind. Make a strength saving throw. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Whoop. My dice fell. A natural 1.
Natural 1. He pulls you to the ground, and his 300-pound fat body and armor is basically on top of you, and you feel like you're like suffocating because it's basically you feel like you got body slammed. So that's the situation. We've got Pia and Theoden wrestling on the ground right outside the second carriage. Now it's time to switch to Harry and Sirach. What do you do, Sirach, when you enter the back of the other carriage?
I'm gonna look for that chest full of our gear.
It's not there.
Motherfucker.
What is
Are you
there?
kidding me?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's empty.
You guys got baited.
Dirty bitch.
Hold that thought for 1 second. Baka,
Hi.
you're in the desert by yourself, correct? Okay.
Yes.
You're wondering if you're stranded. You're getting thirsty.
Can I try using my message spell? It's 1,000 feet. See if they respond.
No response within 1,000 feet. The earrings do not work. While you're tinkering with your earring, you know those portal spells that Issa and Lorenzo love to use?
Yeah.
Okay, one of them literally opens up again, but this one 10 feet above you in the sky opens up, and it's right above you. And you notice something falling out of the sky towards you. What do you do?
Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna observe for now, I guess. Get ready.
Okay.
Make
Let's see. Then 6.
oh boy.
All right.
It's probably the guard that went through the fucking
So-
portal.
So the guard falls and basically slams into the ground, causing 3 points of bludgeoning damage. So you're basically underneath the guard now, who fell like 20 feet and
He
slammed
fell
down on
on
top.
me,
He fell on top of you. Yes.
and I'm not dexterous.
You didn't
dexterity enough
move.
to
You
get
just stood up there. I asked you if you were going to get out of the way. You saw something falling
Oh.
down towards you. You
Well,
were
I
like,
didn't think I was directly
"Well,
underneath
I'll just stand there and wait for
I
it."
said it.
Now while this soldier is stunned and lying on top of you, you notice another larger object following him
Oh,
through the portal,
fuck.
falling to the top. Do you try to get out from under this guy?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now you have to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, of course I do. My worst one.
Strength saving throw.
Nat 1.
No, it's not.
What'd you
that
get?
One. 6.
A 6. You try as you can. You try to get this 6-foot human off of your 3-foot body because you see this large object coming from the sky 20 feet above, falling at a very fast rate, and looks like it's going to hurt when it lands. You can't get this bastard off of you, and he's stunned. He's faced to you, and you're like, "Get off of me." It hits him. That's the only reason why you're not damaged further, because he actually cushioned you from the chest that fell through the sky, slammed on top of him, slammed on top of you. It opens up, and all of the gear that belongs to everyone is scattered throughout the desert.
All
Really?
but
Can
but you unfortunately take 5 more points of bludgeoning damage because it was basically a chest that was close to 100 pounds when it slammed. If 100
the
pounds.
sand underneath me, like
How'd the
the
chest go
shock
through there?
absorption? The sand
So,
underneath me.
It would have been more damage. It would have been 9, but
Okay,
basically
fine.
it's
-5. Got it.
minus.
I'm not gonna argue. Take more damage.
All right. So that's what happens with you. Unfortunately, the soldier is now looking at you, thinking that you're basically the cause of all of his hardship and mayhem, and he takes out 2 of his short swords and is getting ready to stab you. We'll pause it right there, and we'll go back to the other guys.
All right.
So Sirach
Here we go, baby.
and Harry is in the back of the cart with you, Sirach, and he's going, "My book, where's my book? Why is it? I don't understand." What do you do, Sirach?
Our portal hasn't closed yet, right?
I don't know. You're in the other cart.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
And our weapons aren't there, right?
no.
Oh, well, you
they're-
don't know.
well,
You don't know that,
but-
Daden, because you're wrestling with a soldier on the
Oh,
ground.
I'm still
the cart.
outside. I'm still
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell Harry, don't worry, we're gonna get your book, but I'm not happy about this. And
Harry's in there?
Yeah,
Harry and Sirach
Harry's
are in
with
the
me.
back of the cart. They went to
Dirty
look for the
bitch, how
chest,
did he get
and
in
the chest is not there somehow.
So I tell Harry this, and I'm gonna say, Harry, we're getting back out. And before I start moving back out of the cart, I'm gonna face the front of the cart, hold out my hands. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands on the cart. And just ignite it.
On the cart that you're currently in.
In the cart that I'm currently in. Just
Absolutely.
ignite the front of the
Attaboy.
cart.
Whoosh. He puts his hands together in a triangle shape, and out of his fingers come jets of fire, intense blue hot flame. Shh. And the cart catches fire instantly. So obviously you're jumping out of it, I would assume. Because
Yes,
otherwise you
yes.
take damage. Harry jumps out as quickly as he can. Now while you and Pia and Theoden are rolling around on the ground, I need
Yeah,
you
my
both.
boy.
Well, you obviously see something erupt into flames above you. What I'd like you to do is I'm gonna roll for the two guys on top of you. Easy. I'm gonna do advantage on Theoden because the guy's on top of you and he's gonna try to punch you. Let's see.
Son of a bitch. What about my beard though?
Your beard? What about your beard?
My big scruffy beard.
Well, that could possibly distract him, but it's, your armor class is still 17. I rolled a 21, so he punches you. But it's only honestly he's punching you. He may have weapons on him, but right now he's scrapping with you. So
Right in the
he has a
schnoz.
+2 to his strength, so it's 3 points of bludgeoning damage to Theoden.
That's not too bad.
All right, and I'm gonna throw instead of advantage with Pia. Pia has the cloak of displacement on, so I'm actually gonna roll just one die.
Okay.
And I rolled an 18 plus 4 is a 22, so that's a hit.
Yeah, that's definitely.
That
And,
is
um,
100%.
And then that's 3 points of bludgeoning damage to you. He punches you right in the
wait.
face.
Did you use
Bang.
the disadvantage?
I can't use the disadvantage because he gets advantage because he's got you guys grappled. So instead of
Okay.
so it
fair
makes it a
enough,
straight
fair
roll.
enough. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 points of damage to you each. I
Got
want
it.
both of you to make a strength saving throw to break free. Or no, actually, I take it back. It's up to you. You can either use your turn to break free, or you can scrap right back and just punch the guy.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I was actually going to use Shocking Grasp.
Go for it.
Is he wearing armor?
Yes, he
Like-
is.
Metal armor?
Not all of it, but he does have portions of his armor that is.
Then I'll let you be the judge. It says on here, make a melee spell attack against the target. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal.
He's wearing ring mail, which is leather armor that has series of thousands of rings on it, so I will allow it.
Okay, and that's at level 5 or above. It's 2d8, but I have to do the actual thing here. Hang on. So
All right,
melee,
since you did not break free and you're grappling with him, I'll allow you to attack at advantage.
okay. So then melee attack. What is it? Just I know it's a d20, but do I add anything? If it's just like
D20 plus your strength.
it's strength. Okay, that's nothing. So
D20 plus your strength, and then take the higher of the two.
okay. So then, wow, that's a nat 20 and a 10.
Well, I guess it's the 10 basically. Oh no, the nat 20. It's not a disadvantage. You're at advantage.
Yeah.
So it's the nat 20. So roll your damage and then double it.
All right. So that's
It's a critical
2.
hit. You basically take both of your hands while he's punching you in your ear hole. You basically take both your hands and put them over his eyes and his ears and his eyes, and you say the words of the spell. And lightning courses through electricity courses through your hands and into his face.
Oof. All right. So that's 2d8. 1. That's 7 times 2. It's 14.
14 is how many hit points he had. His face turns into a blackened husk, and he basically stops moving. You basically killed him. He's done.
Boy.
Now, so that's you. That's you. No, I'm sorry. Did I get to Theoden? Did you punch him
Hey,
back?
did not go.
Theoden, would you like to punch him back
I would love to punch him back.
at advantage?
At advantage, baby.
Yes, go for
Let's
it.
go. Oh, that one
Scrap.
counts. That
Scrap.
one counts. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me move.
What is your strength?
+5?
+5. So whatever the highest roll is, and add 5.
It's way over 20.
Way over 20. Okay, so obviously you hit him. So you did basically 1 point of damage +5. So you did 6 points of damage. You see a tooth go flying.
Blip, blip.
It hurt him. You basically gave him a pretty good uppercut punch right to his chin, knocked the
Okay,
tooth
okay.
out. He's woozy, but he's not down yet. All right, so
Right.
Sirach, now
I'll
that
get
you've
him.
set the
I'll
thing
get him.
on fire, what are you doing? Sirach?
I assume when I jumped out with Harry, I
Mhm.
would see Pia and Theoden scrapping with the guards.
Well, basically, one of them looks completely torched with electricity, and the other one you notice is basically just they're throwing haymakers at each other. Theoden and the other guy.
All right. Oof. I know what I want to do, but
Well,
I don't want to hurt Theoden in the process.
Tanky. He can take it.
Yeah, he probably could.
He's not listening right now, so.
No, he's so that means we're throwing an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Natural.
Well, I didn't roll a 1,
That's
but
all that matters.
I got a 12.
If you're so careful and concerned about accidentally hitting Theoden that your aim is off and you miss them both completely. All right, so your turn is over. Harry basically scampers his way up onto the cart behind the one that you guys originally came out of, and disappears behind the carriage's tarp. You lose sight of Harry. Top of the combat round, I will allow Sirach to go again. Sirach, what would you like to do? With Pia on deck.
We're going to try casting again.
He's going to continue shooting.
Cast it again, baby.
Casting it again.
15 this time.
15 is enough. You blasted him. I need to know what the damage is.
Damage is going to be 10 points damage.
All you needed was 6 in order to annihilate him. Theoden basically throws the maggot infested husk off of him. And basically, Theoden's crushing the shit off of him. There are 5 more soldiers that see you and are on their way in order to engage you, to stop you from wherever it is that you're going. Pia, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go look for Harry.
Okay, so you follow Harry up into the cart.
Yep.
Okay, the portal is now maybe 2 feet wide by 2 feet high.
And he's not-
Harry's not in the cart.
Can I poke my head in the portal without falling in completely?
You can try.
I'm gonna try that.
When you poke your head into the portal, it pulls you in like an event horizon, and you are gone from this scene.
Oh god damn it.
Fucking fall on me.
Now,
So much for that.
let's see who's next. Theoden, you are next. What would you like to do?
Fuck, guys.
You're
How
laying on the ground.
How far away is that group coming towards us?
About 60 feet.
60 feet. 60 feet. I am going to cast Call Lightning on them.
Call Lightning. Tell me a little bit about Call Lightning.
Call Lightning. You basically 60 feet away.
Mhm.
That's what I asked. It's a storm cloud that shoots lightning at them, essentially. And on a hit, they take 3d10 damage.
Do you roll to hit, or do I make a
You
dexterity saving throw?
make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so it's an automatic hit, and if I save, I get half damage.
Half damage.
Well, then start rolling your damage, and I'll let you know. 5 of them. I will say, do me a favor, roll a 10-sider.
All right.
Let me know what you get. 10-sider.
We grab one here.
10-sider.
Side up. Whoop. Nope, that's a 12. Here we go. Eight.
Okay, so because you rolled an 8, your Call Lightning cloud covers all 5 of them. So
All
it affects
five,
all
baby.
5. So I'm gonna roll a saving throw. What number do I have to beat in order to make the saving throw?
What
What's-
number is it?
Yeah, it's the spell. What's it called?
Save DC.
Spell save.
DC.
Spell save DC.
12.
12. Okay, so the first one is a fail. Second one is a save. Fail. Fail. Oh my God. Out of the 5, 4 of them fail and one success. So 4 of them get full damage. So what is the damage?
Oh. 17.
17 is the full damage. Okay, so 4 of them turn into Rice Krispie treats. Okay. And one of them, half of 7 is half of 7 is I forget 8.
Yeah.
So and the 5th one dives out of the way at the last minute and
Oh,
basically
son of a bitch.
yeah, but the point is 4 out of the 5 are literally toast. So you have movement as well. Is there anything that you would like to do, Theoden, with your movement?
Give me 2 seconds. Let me think. Where is Pia?
Pia, you don't see him. You think Pia is in the carriage that you guys originally were in, but you don't see him.
Sirach. Do I know where Sirach is?
Sirach, are you still outside? Standing outside?
Yeah, I'm still standing outside.
Literally, Sirach was standing over you a couple of seconds ago, firing Eldritch blasts at the
All
guy
right,
that was fighting you.
I'm staying where I am.
Okay, cool.
All right.
After Theoden, it's the top of the combat round. Sirach, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go back into the carriage.
You go back into
the original one.
You go back into the carriage. It's a new round. It's literally the size of the portal is 1 foot by 1 foot.
I'm going to reach my hand in.
Okay. When you reach your hand in, some force pulls you through, and luckily 1 foot by 1 foot is enough for you to squeeze your way through without any body parts getting carved off. So you are pulled through. Pia is already gone. Harry is gone. Theoden is the only person left. Theoden, are you going to follow Sirach into the back of the carriage?
Yeah, I'm jumping in.
So you jump in. This was the last round. After this round,
Wait,
it would have
what
disappeared.
about my cat?
It's a good
Does
question.
Fuck your cat.
No, it's a good question. Let me see. You're a cat. Do you have your stats on a cat or no?
I don't have any. We never worked out any stats.
We never worked on. No, a cat has stats. Let me see something. Look in the back of.
He knows to stay, hide, and come back. And
All right. Well, then you know what? If
we're
you've
working
worked
on some other commands.
if you've worked on that, then I'm going to assume that he would have advantage on his roll because you've done some training with him. Cat has a wisdom of +1. Okay, cool. All right. So what I want you to do is do a wisdom saving throw for your cat at advantage and add 1. He's got a +1 on the roll.
Advantage. 14.
Okay, all you needed was a 10. After Theoden dives in, and it's maybe 6 inches across, the last individual, the last creature to pass through the portal is your cat as it dives through just before the portal closes up and disappears. Boink! Out of existence. Everyone falls from the sky, slams down onto the sand, all on top of Baka and this guy.
Well, weren't we like facing off? Didn't he get up and pull out his short swords?
Well, they didn't quite get to that point yet. Everything was happening simultaneously. I just had to go through the hassle of explaining it. These things were all happening kind of at the same time. So now I need everyone to roll a new initiative because not only is there a guy here that you have to fight, but you feel the ground rumbling underneath you. Stand underneath you is moving. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
I rolled a 3.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm just gonna get my stats out for the possible enemies that are sneaking up on you from underneath the ground in the sand. All right, so let's see. Anybody roll higher than a 20? I rolled a 7.
I didn't even roll higher than a 10.
20 to 15. 15 to 10.
11.
11 is Sirach. I'm gonna roll one for Harry. Give his own roll. Oh, Harry rolled a 6. Harry rolled a 6.
So did I.
So 6 is Theoden. Theoden is a 6. Pia, what'd you get? Well, I can hear you.
3.
3. Pia is a 3. Soldier is natural 20 for the soldier.
Oh my god!
Does he still?
Are you kidding me?
Does
I
he still
should-
beat me?
What did you get?
23.
Oh, no, he doesn't beat you. 23. Baka goes first.
Oh.
Okay, so new combat round. Everyone feels the ground begin to shake and shimmer. But Baka, you don't see anything as of yet. You go first.
Do I see my rapier on the ground?
Make a investigation check at disadvantage because it's sand and hundreds of items are all over the place. I mean, some stuff that honestly doesn't even belong to you.
It's a 14.
14. I will say that you take your entire turn looking for your sword, all 6 seconds, but you find your rapier, but then your turn is finished.
Do I get a bonus action?
You do have a bonus action.
Probably no place to stealth in the desert.
Sorry.
Can I stealth behind like the the box, the trunk? I'm a short little fucker, you know. I can do it.
It's a bright desert in the middle of no. It's just.
Baka, come on, man.
Come on, man. I understand the desire to stealth, but it's got to be logical. You're on a flat, sandy plain. You're in the middle of everything, so it's just.
Is there a chance I can use my bonus action to like find my other items?
Like what? I'll give you one other item.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for my short sword.
Bonus
Can I
action.
use a bonus action to not be in the fight?
Bonus action. Make investigation roll.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. You spend the 6 seconds looking for it. You couldn't find it. Okay, your turn is over. The soldier goes and he basically, since you were the one that he saw first, Baka, he goes after you. But he rolls terribly. He's trunching through the sand and loses his footing and basically swings at you, but misses ridiculously. His turn is over. Sirach, what would you like to do? The only combatant you can see right now is the soldier that just swung at Baka.
All right. I will Eldritch Blast him.
Eldritch Blast. Purplish black energy. From
14 to
fingertips.
hit.
14 to hit is a hit on the soldier. Roll for damage.
5 points of damage.
The necrotic damage wraps itself around him and certainly is painful looking, but he is not out of the fight. So your aim is true. It hurt the soldier. After Sirach is the movement under the sand. As large scorpions with the stinger tails start breaking through the surface. You see at least 6 of them. Scorpions. So let's see.
And I'm still on the ground, right?
Yeah. Everybody's on the ground. So they haven't gotten up yet. Well, not everybody, obviously. I'm assuming that Baka is standing, the soldier is standing, and Sirach is standing.
Question.
Yes.
To stand up, it's a bonus action, right?
No, stand up would be considered half your movement. So if like you were able to run like 25 feet, you run like 12 feet after that.
All right.
So I'm going to just do this logically. I think that since they're breaking through the sand, they would probably go for the individuals that are laying on the ground. So that's Harry, 2 for Harry, 2 for Theoden, 2 for Pia. So let's see. 2 for Harry. A natural 1 and a 6 plus what? Okay, so it's 2 misses. How many attacks do these fuckers get? Give me 1 second. Let me take the stats out.
And I still don't have my shield, right?
Right now, no. You haven't had it. You literally just slammed onto the ground and you haven't had a chance to collect yourself yet.
Yeah.
You fell like 20 feet from the sky, from the blue sky, from a hole in the blue sky. So let's see. They get 3 attacks each. I love it. Okay, cool. So,
great.
So that's 1 claw. Both of them miss. 2 claws. All right, well, his armor class. Okay, so 1 of the claws hit Harry. Harry only has 12 hit points, so this is probably not going to
Harry!
Okay, so
Yikes.
how many? The claw
Oh my
was
God.
D8 plus 2.
Ugh.
Plus 2.
Now, they
5 points for Harry, so Harry's down to 7.
They're mortal, right?
Mortal? Giant
Like,
scorpions? They're not
well,
undead.
no,
They're
the
not
other
fiends.
guys.
Well, the scorpions are just scorpions. They're like living
Right.
creatures.
Yeah,
they're not they're like fiends or demons.
I
or
know
anything.
that. Yeah.
And the order of the soldier, the order of the gauntlet soldier.
They're
is
just
basically-
regular.
Yeah, he's a guy on like lunch break, basically. I mean, he's just he's a normal dude.
Yeah.
So Harry got with a claw on one of them, and the stinger. 2 stingers are going for Harry. Let's see if I can sting Harry to death. Natural 1 and a hit with the stinger.
You're
Uh,
getting a lot of natural ones today, huh?
D10
Yeah,
plus
these are like our
2.
6 natural
D10
ones.
plus 2. D10. 1 plus 2 is 3 points of damage. So he's down to 4. He's got stung and is poison. Sting.
Oh shit, we gotta.
He's got to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw for Harry. He fails his saving throw. So he does 4d10 poison damage. 1.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's not good. 2.
Harry's dead,
Uh,
guys.
Let's see. 1,
Pretty
2,
much.
3.
Hey, cleric, go do your thing.
4. Where the fuck is 4? Well, he didn't even
Cleric
get his
stuff.
he didn't get his book back. You guys are so good at killing all my non-player characters. Okay, let's see. All right.
It's their fault
He
for being
jumped
near
through the
us.
portal. He could have stayed in the
9, 10,
carriage.
11, 12. Okay.
Fuck them.
All right,
non-player
here's-
characters.
All right, here's the deal. He is basically unconscious and dying, and I'm gonna do his death saving throws.
Wow.
As
Die.
so, but again, right now he's not dead yet, but he's dying. All right.
Oh my
So now
God.
that is him.
Well, we have a
So
cleric
now-
that doesn't heal, so he's
So
fine.
now these are the two scorpions that are attacking Theoden. With an armor class of 16, 17,
17.
4 and a 7. 2 claws miss.
Whew.
1 claw hits.
Oh.
Okay, 1 claw hits from one of the scorpions, which is a D8 plus 2. D8
Oh,
plus
no.
2. Where's my D8? Where are you? There you are. Oh, nice. 8 plus 2 is 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
It's right on, literally
Ah!
cuts a hole into your breastplate. 10,
Oh.
10 points on you. Now
Son of a
I've got
bitch.
2 stingers on you. Oh, I like it. I got so it's plus 4 to hit, right? I rolled a 20 and a 23.
On me?
Okay, on you, the stingers. Cha cha, 2 stingers. All right, so the damage for the stingers on Theoden is D10 plus 2 twice.
Oh my lord.
10, 5 and 2. 17 points
Down
of
goes our
damage from
healer.
17 points of damage from the stingers.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Let's after we take the 17, how many hit points do you have left? Let's
39.
so you have 39. Now, I need you to
Poison.
make 2 poison saving throws.
Well, he's
Oh
a dwarf
my-
though, doesn't he? have,
I'm a
like, poison?
dwarf. I'm immune to poison.
No, you don't. You don't have to do any poison saving throws.
I got you,
You
Matt.
feel the course through your veins.
Get
And
them
you
rules, boy. Get them rules.
You spit it out. You suck up the poison, spit it out.
Ha.
All right. So now it's time for Piaz. Now Piaz is going to be a little more complicated because Piaz, I'm at disadvantage every time I come at you. So
Oh,
let's see.
gosh.
So
Yeah.
The scorpions don't have any AOE's.
I don't know. I don't even know what I don't think a scorpion knows what an AOE is. I don't know.
Well, you
What?
know, just area.
Area. All right. So I got a 1 on the first claw. I got a 5 on the second claw. And what the hell is this? 1 on the first claw, 5 on the second claw, and this one is I'm trying to think. You have 14 armor class?
13.
13. Okay, so the stinger hits you.
Poison.
And this
course
is the
it
first
does.
one. The stinger hits you. This is the first one.
He's not a dwarf, everybody.
No, he's not. A 7 points of piercing damage from the stinger to Pia.
Man.
And I need Pia
Uh,
Plus
make-
some poison.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
Mm.
Little more. What is
Oh my god.
Nat 20.
it?
I don't
Nat
believe him.
20.
I don't believe
Obviously,
him.
Nat 20, no damage from that. But that's only the first one. There's actually 2 scorpions attacking you.
you.
First claw. First claw is a 13 plus 4, 17 is the first claw I hit.
Yeah, that hits.
First claw is going to be
Fucking gonna die.
7 points of piercing damage.
Oh gosh.
When you do
Oh
7
my
points, what are you up to?
How many do I have left?
Yeah, how many you got left?
39.
30. No, you got plenty of.
Oh, that's not bad.
Second
That's
claw.
what I got.
Second claw, 5 plus 4 is 9 is a miss. Second stinger. 2 10s plus 4 is 14. Is 14 hit you?
Fuck yeah.
The second stinger hits you. 10 plus 2.
Oh,
I
he's
rolled a
fine.
10, so it's 12 points of 12 points of stinging damage.
You gotta
Okay.
Constitution save.
And then now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Obviously, add your Constitution bonus to whatever you roll.
16.
Oh, 16 is a success, so you do not take any poison damage. Okay, the scorpions are done. You see 6 of them. Basically 2 of them were on Harry. Harry is unconscious. Theoden is fighting for his life, and so is Pia. Okay, now after that, now it's Harry's turn to make his first death saving throw,
Oh my God.
and he
Harry.
fails the first one.
Oh, Harry.
One fail.
We're
Matt,
never
act
gonna
like a
get
cleric.
that book.
Okay,
Act like a damn cleric, buddy.
all right.
I'm
Theoden, you are
trying over
next.
here.
Theoden, what would you like to do?
Prayer of healing.
What is Prayer of Healing? Refresh our memories.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range with is 30 feet,
Okay.
which I can see everybody, right?
So, yes. So, what are the 6 creatures that are going to get this bonus? Yourself.
Yeah, well, myself, Pi, Harry, Baka, and Sirach.
Okay. So basically, fine. So,
That's it.
now what's the roll for the amount of healing?
2d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
And what is it? Plus 5, plus 4? What is it? What's your spellcasting ability?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay. So, roll 2 8-siders, add 3. Let us know what that number is.
Ooh, 8 and 5.
So Harry is back up to full strength. He's on the ground lying in his back, but he's back up to 12 hit points because you just healed 13 hit points.
That cleric, baby.
So
Get
now
it.
anybody else who was hurt in this fight, add
By
13
the light
hit
of
points.
a loon.
Add exactly a light
I'm
of a
back to
loon.
max.
Everybody is 13 plus, thanks to the cleric in the party, Theoden.
Was it 13
Now-
plus 3 or
No, well, no, I think he said 13 total, right?
I thought he said 8 plus 5, so 8 and
8
5.
plus 5 plus 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. So it's plus 16.
Oof.
Plus 16. Anybody who needs that extra 3, make sure you add it. Plus 16.
Oh.
So it's 16 total.
Oh, I got it.
Back, baby. We're back.
Okay, so now, after Theoden is Pia, and then we're back to the top of the combat round with Baka after that. So Pia, what would you like to do?
All right, so I still am within range of 2 that attacked me, right? So if
Absolutely.
if I run away, they have attack of opportunity. What if I
Yes.
misty stepped away from them
As a bonus action?
or an action? I mean, yeah.
Well,
guess
I
if-
mean, Misty Step, I think, can be used as a bonus action. So if you wanted
yeah,
to,
it
you
can
could-
be used as a bonus. So actually, yeah, why don't I attack them first and then just port away from them?
Okay.
So I'll use one Eldritch, my double Eldritch Blast. I'll hit 1 for each of them.
Okay.
So the first one, I roll a 16 plus 7.
As a hit.
Okay, and the second one is a 7 plus 7, 14.
14 is not a hit.
All right,
So you hit
then-
you hit the first one with the black purplish necrotic energy. And it strikes it right into its mandibles or whatever they're called.
Okay, and that is a 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, so you injured it, but not as much as you had hoped.
Okay,
So and now you're going to Misty Step.
yeah, if that avoids attack of opportunity.
It certainly does. How
right.
far can you Misty Step? Does
Let
it
me
say?
double. I just want to confirm that. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. There we go. It says up to 30 feet, so I'm going to go the full 30 feet in whatever direction puts me
Furthest away. Absolutely. So you're at least 30 feet away from all of the scorpions. Got it. Done deal. All right. So after Pia, top of the combat round, Baka. Baka, what would you like to do? You have
Can
you have your rapier, but not your short sword.
yeah, can I make a perception check, see if I see my short sword?
Go for it.
guy, you don't care about us. You just care about your shit.
Yeah, fuck you. 18.
18, you see your short sword and you're able to pick it up. The previous 6 seconds that you used helped you locate it. So now you have your short sword and your rapier. So you can do dual wielding if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a slice at the guard.
Slice at the guard. Go for it. By the way, you notice that the guard has now noticed the scorpions, and he looks basically scared shitless.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm
yeah,
fucking him up.
Fuck him up. Go for it. Main hand with the blue bladed rapier, right?
Yep, it's a 15.
15 hits.
Sorry, it was actually 17.
Seven.
I
Oh,
read wrong.
well, if 15 hits, certainly says 17.
And then the second offhand is an 18 plus 8.
Both main hand and offhand strike the guard.
Yeah. All right, it's 6-sider. All right, 10 for the rapier.
10 points of damage for the rapier.
And then 6 plus 5, so an 11 for the offhand.
Okay,
Who's on deck? Who's
he's
on deck?
well, hold on a second. So Baka is facing off against the what do they call it? The soldier. Soldier's looking down at you, and you notice he looks up, and over the top of Baka's head, he sees the scorpions rise out of the sand, and he's got this fixed face look on his face. He completely ignores Baka. So Baka takes his sword, his rapier, stabs this guy, runs him straight through. Obviously kills him with the rapier and decides to jab him with the other one just for good measure. And
Just
then the
for
guy
fun.
slinks down into a puddle of red blood on the
Nice.
sand. So after Baka is the soldier, but soldier's gone. So soldier's history.
Soldier's gone,
Sirach,
baby.
what would you like to do?
Uh,
Mr. Sirach.
I would like to try to grab my weapons.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
All right. 23.
With a 23, you immediately notice 2 of your weapons. Which 2 do you notice?
My short swords.
So you see 2 of your short swords within a reachable, lungeable area. Do you pick them up?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to consider picking up the short swords your bonus action, but you still have an action.
Okay. So when I go after my weapons, am I within range of anything?
Sure. You can easily attack any of this. Just so you know, out of the 6 scorpions, 5 of them are uninjured, and the only one that is injured is the one that was engaged with Pia. Pia had to use some sort of magic in order to like pull himself out of the range. So you saw him kind of bamf out of the way like a Nightcrawler, basically an X-Men.
Okay.
So only one of them was hit with like an Eldritch Blast. The other 5 are brand new. You can reach either one if you want.
All right. I'll go for the wounded one.
Go for it. And you can, unfortunately, I know you're a dual wielder, but you can't do the, well, I don't know. Well, you'll work through it, and then if it makes sense, I'll allow it. So let's go through the combat the way you normally do it.
Okay. So main hand
Main hand.
is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Ooh,
So damage on that
get it,
one
baby.
is going to be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. It's got a hard exoskeleton, so you know that you basically made a chink into it, but you didn't. It's not anywhere near as hurt as you'd like it to be. So now you used your bonus action already to get your 2 weapons. Does that mean that your turn is over, or is this something else you could squeeze in with some cool ranger shit?
So my dual wielding allows me to use both hands as
As an
attacks.
action.
As an action, yeah.
Okay, then you
And then I
definitely get
still
your
have
offhand.
my extra attack as well.
And that has nothing to do with bonus action.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Then let's rock and roll.
Just as long as I take the attack action, I can take a second attack action.
Go for it. Give me the offhand attack now with the other short sword.
Offhand will be 21
Is a
to
hit.
hit.
Is a hit.
Yikes.
That's 5 points of damage.
Okay. Further chink in the exoskeleton. And then obviously you have again that other attack.
And the other attack will be a 24.
24 is absolutely a hit.
And then another 6 points of damage.
Excellent. Turning it into calamari salad, but it's not there yet. Okay, so although why anyone want to eat fried scorpion is another. Anyway, I
It's
misspoke.
actually
I'd
a
try it.
delicacy, so
Actually,
I think
yeah.
I'd give it a try.
If
I
it-
think if you cut the
if-
tail off,
If you take the tail off and
baby.
you
Leave the
bake
tail
them,
on.
they're really
Yeah.
good.
You know
I had
what?
'em before.
absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely.
you have.
I was
Oh.
just kidding. Oh shit, really?
Sirach's been around the block, huh?
Exotic dining. All right, so Sirach is finished. It's the Scorpion's turn. I'm gonna say that 3 of them go for Sirach because he's wheeling and dealing with the swords.
How many is there?
Theoden gets the 4th.
Sirach's gonna die.
Harry Harrington gets the 5th.
Sirach's all right.
And I would say the last one goes for Baka. Okay, so let's go with Sirach first. Sirach, that's unfortunately he's bearing the brunt of it. 2 claws. What is your armor class, Sirach?
16.
16. I rolled a 16
Yeah, I
on
still
one
don't
of
have
the
my
claws.
Fucking shield.
I rolled a 16
course.
on one of the claws, so it's a D8 plus 2. 5 points of damage on one of the what do they call them? I guess they are claws. All right.
Seriously.
Yeah, they're close.
I need to
Yeah.
do some serious research on animal parts. But anyway. All right. I rolled really poorly on the first one, Stinger. 2 claws for the next one. So I've got, oh shit, both claws hit for the next one. So that's D8 plus 2 times 2. So 9 and 4, 13 points of cha-cha. And the Stinger is a fail. And then the third one, how many hit points you got left, Sirach?
43.
Oh shit, you're
Oh, well, you're good. You're good. You're good.
it's 10 plus 4 is 14. Your armor class is what, 16?
Yes.
Or 13 plus 4 is 17. So one of them hit. 9 points of claw damage, and then a stinger. And the stinger, again, all 3 stingers missed you. You were so focused on staying out of the way of the poisonous stingers that you unfortunately left yourself open for a couple of the claws. You figured it was, better that you could hit with the claws than the stingers because of that poison. So that was the 3 of you were basically doing a dance of death with 3 of them, keeping them distracted. Theoden is now getting attacked by 2 claws. Theoden, 16 does not hit Theoden, so 2 claws, not
No
a
way,
problem.
baby, No way.
And 14 plus 4 is 18 on the stinger, though.
Ooh, yeah, but I'm immune.
But you're immune to poison, but you still get the damage of the stinger
Yeah,
itself,
yeah,
just not
yeah,
the
yeah,
poison.
yeah.
So 10 plus 2, I think. Yes, I rolled a 10, so it's 12 points of. He basically stung you literally right in your neck. So it's 12 points of stinger damage on yours.
He's dead. He's dying.
And then I got Harry. Harry's gonna get attacked. Harry's
Even though Harry's on the ground still.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if he's on the ground still, then he probably would be attacked at advantage. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so
Fuck.
so first claw is I rolled a hit with the first claw, hit with the second claw,
Harry's dead.
and I got a 2 and a 1 for the stinger. So I hit with both claws, but not the stinger. So that's good news for Harry.
Hell yeah.
2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 2 is 5. 9. He has 12 hit points. He's down to 3. Harry's got 3 hit points left.
Oof.
All right. And that was
Come
Harry.
on, Harry, stay alive.
Now it's Baka's turn. 2 claws for Baka. Ooh, I got a natural 20. I love this. This is good shit. I've been waiting for a natural 20 for 3 sessions. This is great. Okay.
I
All
use
right.
evasion
So,
by that one. Or
Oh,
uncanny
that's-
dodge.
that's right. And then what does that do? It
halves it. So whatever it is normal now instead of doubled.
Oh, damn it.
Ooh.
All right. You know what? I had this
Cheap
cool die
pieces
that I
of
really
shit.
wanted to use.
Oh, we never
Cuts off
get to
body
use
parts.
that every time.
Because he's evading and he's halving the damage, it doesn't make sense for me to cut off his limbs or anything. So I'm gonna hold
No.
off. I'm gonna hold off on this one for now.
And it's always,
It'll be worth it.
it's always
it'll be-
Khaled.
feel-
Yeah.
I
It'll be
feel
worth it.
it.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
It will be worth
So
it.
it'll be normal damage for that claw. So let's let me go D8 plus 2. So it's 10 points of slashing damage to Baka for the claw, and I still have to roll for the stinger. 18 plus 4 is 22 for the stinger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
5 plus 2 is 7 points of stinger damage. 7 points to Baka, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as the poison is coursing. It's spraying you. Let's see if it gets into your system.
It's Constitution. It's 15.
15. All you needed was
16.
all you needed was a 12. So you resisted the poison damage. How many hit points do you have left, Baka?
45.
45. How many hit points do you have left, Theoden?
47.
You guys are Diesel. Pia,
43.
43. Sirach.
43.
Oh shit, you guys are fine. I was worried that you guys
Yeah,
might get killed.
but
All it takes is getting
fucking,
poisoned and we're fucked.
fucking
True.
Harry,
Poison sucks. Okay, so it's Harry's turn. I got to roll a 19 or a 20 for him
Harry's
to
going. Harry's
I got to
gonna
roll a 19
drop.
or a 20 for him to do something cool. But he rolled a 4, which means he's fucking terrified. He's trying to dig a hole and stick his head in the sand. So he does nothing. After Harry is Theoden with Pia on deck. Theoden, what would you like to do?
Shield of Faith.
Tell me about Shield of Faith. Educate us.
Shield of Faith is a protection spell.
Nice.
It's a bonus action, so I can still do something after this.
Cool.
Everyone within 60 feet, which everyone is, correct?
Everyone is.
Shimmering field appears and surrounds creatures of your choice. Oh, no, it's just one.
Just
Creature of your choice within range, granting +2 bonus to AC and for the duration.
Just one person?
Yeah,
Does it give any benefit other than just one person? So you're adding 2 to your armor class.
absolutely.
As your bonus action, your 17 now turns into a 19, even though you don't have your shield. So you're up to
Right.
19.
Right.
What would you like to do with your action?
How close is the closest enemy to me?
Oh shit, dude! Within like 10 feet, you could easily reach. You can reach the one that Sirach is hacking and slashing with, or any of the other ones that hasn't been injured. It's completely up to you.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon in front of it.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
My spiritual weapon looks like a great axe with 2 blades on the side and a spear on the tip.
Nice, nice. Floating in the air, it's a weapon of maybe 20 feet in length. Floating in the air. Where are you putting it?
Right in front of the closest enemy.
Okay. Do you like I said, you have a choice between the one that Sirach is engaged with or a brand new one. Which one would you like to put it in?
The one Sirach is engaged with.
Absolutely. So I will allow you to attack with it. Make a spell hit roll. D20 plus your spell attack bonus.
12 plus.
Was like
12 plus 6.
12 plus 6? No, 18 is enough. So the spectral axe appears in the air right over the shoulder of Sirach, surprisingly, and it floats over you and slams down on top of the giant scorpion. Roll for damage.
6.
6. You heard it. Every little bit counts, but obviously it's not finished up yet. It's not a meal yet.
Mhm.
So your turn is now over, and after Theoden is Pia. Yeah, what would you like to do?
I just want to look for all my shit.
No problem. I will allow you to use your action and your bonus action so long as you make a good investigation roll.
Okay.
Investigation roll. What'd you roll?
12.
I'll give you 2 of your items. What 2 items would you like to get?
I want Baylor's dagger. and
Got
my
it.
Money.
Your money?
Yeah. or is
Okay.
that- yeah,
Fine. Fine.
Okay.
So you have. So I'm going to put it to you this way. In your turn, your action and bonus action, which are now used up, you have Baylor's dagger in one hand, and not all of your money, but you have the bag of gems that have like $1,500 gold worth of
Yep.
gems.
Okay.
That's you have that on your person.
Good
Your turn
enough.
is now over. Would you like to move anywhere? Move another 30 feet away? Or I'm
yeah,
just
all
giving.
right.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I'll
now
do that.
you're
What the
so
hell?
now you're like 60 feet away from the enemies.
Nice.
So just so you know. All right.
Running away like a magic bitch.
Pia
within
is
range.
done.
You
Baka,
mean like a rogue?
It's my turn.
Baka, top of the combat round with Sirach on deck. Baka, what'd you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swipe at the scorpion next to me.
Go for it.
Okay, both main hand, offhand.
Main hand, offhand.
Main hand is 7 plus 9,
16 is enough.
16. Offhand 18 plus 8.
18 plus 8, 20. Yeah, absolutely. Both the main hand and offhand short sword, the rapier and the short sword strike true. Give me some damage.
Oh, max damage. Let's go. A D8 plus 6. That's 14 for the
14.
main hand, and then I got a D6 plus 5. So 6 plus 5, 11.
What's the total between the two of them?
11 plus, what was it, 14? 25 damage.
25. Got it. Minus 25. Okay, they're pretty tough. That wasn't enough to take it out of commission. but-
Disengage and fuck off 30 feet or 25
30
feet
feet,
back.
well, 25 feet back, disengage, bonus action, not a problem. So that one is now injured. The one that was
away
closest to Bach.
from everyone. Probably heading closer to the Pia, in all honesty, if possible.
Gotcha. All right, no problem. So basically, if you envision it from a sky view, you've got basically a cluster of activity and weapons and a pile of fucking shit underneath the chest in the sand. Then you got 25 to 30 feet away, you've got Baka, and then another 25 to 30 feet behind him, you've got Pia. So Sirach, what would you like to do? You're presently engaged with 3 of them. One of them is fucked up.
All right. Bonus action to Hunter's Mark.
Absolutely. So since they're all the same creature, you get the Hunter's Mark for all 6 of them. It gives you the bonus, D8 damage or something?
+6.
+6. Got it.
Yeah, plus D6.
Okay.
So I will attack with my first short sword on the damaged one. That's 17 plus 5 to hit.
Absolutely a hit.
Okay, and that's going to be 9 points of damage.
Oh boy, it's hurting now.
Second attack, another 17 plus.
17 plus is a hit.
That's
beautifully done.
9 points of damage again.
Okay, so now with that second blade, you do like the twirly thing where basically the thing, and you come down on top of it and drive it through the top of its exoskeleton, coming through the top and the bottom, and its legs collapse into the sand and it stops moving. Do you have another attack?
Well, if you said I was engaged with 3, that means
are.
I actually have 2 more attacks.
Yes,
I
because
can
you
have
get to
my-
attack one adjacent because you just killed one.
Yes.
So let's do
I
that.
will
Let's
use
do
my-
that one first.
I will do my Horde Breaker attack first.
So the one I attacked is dead
Um.
with the spiritual weapon.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
the
just
one with the
killed that
spiritual
one.
weapon.
He just
Alright,
killed that
alright.
one.
19 to hit.
19 to hit is a hit.
That's 8 points of damage on that one.
8 points of damage. Okay, obviously this thing is pretty tough. That's not enough. But now you said you also have that extra attack that you normally have.
Yes.
Go for it. Same one.
Same one. Yep. Again, that's a 21 to hit.
Absolutely a hit.
Ooh, yeah, max damage on that. So that's 14 points of damage.
Are you including your hunter's mark?
Yes, I
Okay,
got
good.
double
14.
sixes.
Got it. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, you damaged the shit out of it. You haven't killed it because these things are really tough, but you certainly carved into it a few times. Is there anything that you'd like to do other than to just hold your ground?
Nope.
Holding your
That's all I
ground.
got.
Scorpion's turn. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 left because that one was dead. And that, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not screwing this up.
So the scorpions are right on top.
I think we've only killed 1.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Hold on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you only killed 1. 2 of them are injured, and 3 of them are 100%. So I'm going to go with 2 of them are going after Sirach, the injured one and the not injured one. So let's go. Claw hits with one of the claws on Sirach. 4 points of damage with the claw, Sirach.
Okay.
13 plus 3 is 16 for the stinger.
That'll hit.
That is a hit. Okay, so that's 10d10 plus 2, 6 points of stinger damage.
All right.
Okay, and now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Don't forget to add your Constitution modifier.
Yeah. Wish I had one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about
Ooh, but I nat 20'd it.
Okay, so obviously you're fine. So now that's the
Yeah.
first one. Now here comes the claw, and stinger for the second one that's engaged with you. Claw
It didn't
miss.
happen.
Come with the nat 1.
12 plus 4 is 16. 16's a hit, right?
That's a hit.
So
Yeah.
that is D8 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 points of claw damage. 4. And I just rolled a hit with the stinger.
Hmm.
And that one is 7 points of damage from the stinger.
And a 14 on my Constitution.
All you needed was a 12. So you succeeded to not getting the poison. So now those are the two of them that attack you. What's your hit points at?
I'm at 13.
13 hit points. It's getting scary.
13
gentlemen.
hit
13.
points.
Now-
Oh my lord.
Theoden, it's your turn.
Come
Yeah,
on,
that-
help
that-
me, guys.
If only
Do
we had a
something.
cleric,
Miss.
guys.
If only you guys could attack these creatures.
Miss.
Bro,
Talking
what?
about?
It's my turn, right?
Oh no! I'm
gonna attack.
I'm attacking with the scorpion.
Oh,
The
you're
scorpion-
attacking me.
Yes, I'm attacking you with the scorpion
Fuck.
that was within range.
All right,
And,
but I got 19. I got.
But that's what I
19.
was gonna say. Two strikes that would have hit you. You see blue sparks fly off in the air as the spell keeps the pincers at bay. All right, now next one is gonna go for Harry.
That's
Brendan,
right,
Miss.
baby.
I
That's
killed the guard
right.
and
Miss.
25 and 1, so I'm doing okay.
He gets hit with the stinger. I can almost guarantee that that's gonna be enough. With the stinger. He's unconscious with the stinger. So basically now he's got to do his saving throw thing again. So all right, but so basically you see Harry basically turns around in a, like terrified, starts running and gets stabbed down into the back, and he's basically
Oh my
up into the ground. Okay,
That shit.
he gets fucking thrown like 20 feet into the air.
Ah,
So
our
after
book.
that,
Our
Baka,
story.
your
Yeah.
story, Baka, pincer, 17 plus 4 is a 21. So
That definitely
Baka,
hits.
I need 8 points of pincer damage. The second pincer, 16 plus 4 is 20. Nice.
Serious?
10 points. So I did 8 and 10 is 18 total for the 2 pincer attacks.
Okay.
Okay. And now here is the roll for the stinger. 12 plus 4 is 16. Does that hit you?
No, but I'm gonna half the 10, so it becomes 5. with that
Okay.
uncanny
Well, you would
dodge.
use the uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
Or is it evasion? Evasion is a dexterity.
Evasion
saving
is
throw.
evasion's the AOE.
Gotcha. Yeah. So this is basically the uncanny
So
dodge.
it's a 5 plus 8, so 13 damage.
13 damage total. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so the scorpions are finished. Harry, I'm going to do a death saving throw for Harry. He succeeds, so he has 1 success. Success and fails. I'm going to put one under the category of success. And Theoden with Pia on deck. Theoden, what would you like to do? Theoden, you are basically you have the spiritual weapon out that can attack.
Right. Well, I'll do that first.
Okay, so you've got one that's engaged with Baka that's kind of fucked up. And then there's one that's engaged with Sirach that's kind of fucked up. And then 3 others that haven't been touched.
I know. The one with Sirach.
That makes sense because the spiritual hammer is close.
I'm already on there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so roll to hit with the spiritual weapon.
Ooh, nat 20.
Now 20, so whatever damage you can do, we're going to double it. Okay, so roll your damage for your spiritual weapon, that spectral axe that's like 20 feet long.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you roll?
A 1.
1 plus 3 is 4, times 2 is 8.
8.
Okay, 8's still pretty good. Listen, hey, it is what it is. That's 1 attack. All right. You cut one of its legs off, but it's got like 6 more, so it's fine.
And then I am going to use Prayer of Healing.
How many spell slots do you have?
I
Prayer of Healing is what level?
2.
Level 2. How many spell slots do you have in level 2? Just curiosity. Do you have enough?
2 more.
Cool. So bang it out. I just want to make sure we're staying on low. On
Chris,
the
I
low.
got a
Yeah, no,
question.
I got it.
So before you do Prayer of Healing, we're definitely going to do that. Baka,
Well,
what's up?
one more now.
Do we, since we were hanging out in the cart for a while, did we get a long rest while we were there? or-
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They didn't allow you to rest. It's one of
No,
those
they
deals.
didn't allow me to take a nap.
No, if anything, it would only count as a short rest, but that's not there. So we're back to Theoden, and Theoden wants to cast
13.
prayer. 13 points of healing to everybody in the group, including the lovely Harry. Harry's back up to 12 hit points.
Harry
That includes
Harrington, my
me, or
boy.
am I too far away?
Well, what's the range on the prayer of healing? 60 feet? Theoden? 60 feet. All right. So since you said you moved 30 feet and 30 feet, I will allow the fact that you are 60 feet away and just within the radius, just within range. So 13 points of healing to Pia.
Okay.
Everybody don't lose track of that. Add 13 points of healing to you guys. All right. So Pia, that's Theoden. Theoden, you're done, right?
I am done.
Pia, what would you like to do?
Is it safe to say a fireball would murder my friends too at this point?
I think it would be safe to say that. because what would happen is in order to hit them, you would probably, yeah, you'd get Sirach, and you definitely get Sirach, Theoden, and Baka. No, you
Wait,
no, dude.
not me.
Everybody's mixed up.
Aren't I, like,
Everybody.
25 feet away? The main group?
You know what? Yeah, actually. Okay, you know what? That's fair. Pia and Baka are at least more than 30 feet away. So theoretically, if you drop a bomb on all 5 of them, 4 out of the 5, because one of them is attacking Baka. You'd still hit Theoden, Harry, and Sirach. So yeah,
Alright.
it would be a
It's-
big
it's-
mess.
It's collateral damage. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No. All right. Then I guess I will Eldritch Blast the ones going after Sirach.
Go for it.
So he has 2.
Oh,
on
I'm
him,
sorry.
right?
What's your range on Eldritch Blast?
600 feet.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're absolutely within 600.
600 feet.
600 feet.
Yeah.
So
Let's send him back a couple turns. and-
Eldritch invocations.
Yeah.
Baylor says you can shoot whatever you can see.
Yeah.
All right. So let me the hit rolls.
Okay. So
And
he
he
has
actually-
2 on him, right?
Well, actually, yeah, he does. He's got one that's pretty beaten up and one that hasn't been touched yet.
All right. So 1 to each.
Okay, go for it.
So the first one is 12.
Okay, 12 is a miss.
Okay, and then the second one, 23.
23 is a hit.
Okay.
What's the damage?
6.
6 total.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Every little bit counts. Okay. Now 2 of them that are attacking Sirach are both injured. Your turn is over. You gonna move even further back? What are you doing?
Instead of moving, is there like, or actually, I don't know if I can I look for more of my belongings?
Not at 60 plus feet away. You'd have to
Fair
get back.
enough.
You'd have to get back closer to the center of this in order to do that.
Then I'm not moving.
Okay. So your turn is over. Baka, top of the combat round. What would you like to do?
Right,
Baka,
so-
you're engaged with one that's kind of beaten up.
Yeah, I'll take it out or attack it.
Go for it. Rapier first.
Can't see that. It's a 19 plus 9 on the rapier.
That is a hit. Roll
and
for
it's
damage.
2 plus 8 on the offhand.
2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is 10 on the offhand?
Yeah.
So the offhand is a miss.
Okay.
So do the damage for the rapier, the magical rapier.
It's 14 damage.
14 damage, not enough to take it out, but this thing is
I'm
hurting.
sorry, 12 damage.
12 damage? Okay, 14, 12 to add 2 hit points. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and run at Pia again.
Disengage, run in the direction of Pia, not a problem.
Hopefully attract him to kill Pia. Like my
Gotcha.
master plan.
Well, he's going to chase after you, but obviously no attack of opportunity. Baka's done. Sirach, you're up next.
Okay, let's keep slashing at this thing.
They're both injured. Do you want to slash at the one that you've been stabbing away at?
Yes.
Yeah, the
yes.
other one got blasted by an eldritch blast from
Mhm,
Pia. So
mhm.
the one that you're engaged with, got it.
Got it. But they're still within like my horde breaker range, right?
Yes, they
Okay.
are.
Okay. So yeah, but I'll stick with the one that I was engaged with first.
Gotcha.
Main
Main hand.
hand is going to be 13 to hit.
13 total.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Okay. Offhand will be even worse.
Ugh. right, well.
So that's all I got. Oh, I got my second attack.
Go for it.
Again a miss.
Oh, it's bad rounds. You basically, what's happening is that they're both basically throwing themselves at you and you're stumbling around in the sand, unfortunately. You're trying to get your balance, and that's the reason why you missed with the swipes. Your turn is over now. It's the Scorpion's turn. Yay!
Oh,
Scorpion, 2 of them that are looking to drive you deep into the sand. First one,
I
claw,
knew
claw
being a
hits.
dwarf would come in handy.
Claw misses. Okay, so the first one, the claw and the stinger hit. So the claw is 3 points of damage for the claw.
For me?
No, I'm talking to Sirach. 3 points of
Oh,
damage
okay,
for the
okay.
claw. Oh, and 12 points of damage for the stinger.
All right.
Are you out?
Nope.
Okay, how many hit points do you have left?
11.
11 hit points left. That was the first one, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. This is important.
10.
A 10 is not a success. So the damage on the poison that's coursing through your veins, I need you to actually hold on a second. Let me. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4d10.
I'm out.
Well, I
There's
could
no
roll
way.
bad. I could roll bad. 6 and 5 is 11, 12, 13, 23
Yep.
points of poison damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm down.
you see the first scorpion spear Sirach and lift him up off the ground and then pile him back down into a plume of smoke in the sand. He looks unconscious. Okay. The other one the other one goes after Theoden, so 2 of them are on Theoden right now.
Who's unconscious? Sorry, I just.
Sirach is unconscious.
Oh,
Sirach,
shit.
so we got 2 of them on Theoden. First claw misses. Second claw is a natural 20.
Oh,
7 plus 9, 18 points. 18 points of slashing damage from the claw. Get you
Oh,
around the throat.
jeez.
18. Here comes the what do they call it? 13 plus 4 is 17, but you have your spectral shield up.
yep.
Let me ask you a question. Quick question. Is that shield of faith a concentration spell?
Give me 2 seconds.
This
It
is, my
is
in-game
not.
It is not? Okay, then never
No.
mind. Fine. Perfect. Okay. Now the second one goes after
10
you.
minutes, baby. 10 minutes.
Claw gets you. Natural 20. Claw gets you.
Are
Here.
you
Oh,
kidding
I
me?
swear to God. I swear.
Oh, oh.
He's dead.
Hold on.
No.
You're dead, buddy.
Yo, I'm the healer. Shut up.
You better not die because you gotta heal Sirach. And
Okay, so
Mary.
hold on.
I'm the only
Okay.
one keeping us. I'm the only reason we're alive right
7 points of damage on the first claw. 7
Alright,
points on the
now.
first claw.
Nothing. Cake.
4 plus 2 is 6 times 2 is 12 points of damage for the second claw.
So
12.
7, 8, 9, 19
19.
total.
Yes, and now I still have the stinger. What are you up to?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Hold on.
Come on, do your math. We got to get this straight.
Yeah, let me get my calculator up.
All right,
Oh
so it's
my
whatever. What?
God.
How many hit points did you have left before that? I'll help you out.
43,
43 minus 19 is
Yeah.
20. Is 29?
29.
29, 39. Okay, so you're at the 29. Here comes the stinger. Oh, guys, it's a fuck. I'm gonna take a photograph of it.
You
It's a
better
natural
take
20.
a photograph.
It's a natural 20.
Is it that? It's not
Wait,
a
is that
natural
3 nat
20.
20s?
Three
It
Swear
is
to
nat
God,
not.
swear to God, I
20s.
swear. I'm taking
Are
a
you
picture of it.
kidding
I'm
me?
taking a picture of it. Hold on.
What
I
is
swear-
that? 3 in a row?
I'm taking
Not in a
picture of it.
row, but yeah. You got 3
Are
nat
you-
20s on you.
I'm dead serious. I'm gonna send that shit to you in the string in the group text right now, because I
you
want no
kidding?
questions of. Hold on, I'm sending it
No,
to you.
dude.
And this
Honestly,
is the stinger.
I believe
I know.
I'm just
Well, he doesn't get
pissed
poisoned,
off.
so he's lucky.
And he's
Oh
immune to.
my
Thank God he's immune to
God.
poison.
If
They,
he,
Yeah, right.
they got
If
him
he wasn't
immune to
immune,
poison.
he would have
I'd be
died.
Done.
Okay,
So
so
fast.
D10
Okay.
plus 2, 8 plus 2 is 10 times 2 is 20. 20 points of damage. You're down to 9. 9 hit points left. Now you're done. Now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go back to the one that is attacking Harry. Miss with the claw.
Holy shit.
Hit with the claw. Miss
Yeah.
with the blade. With the stinger. 7 plus 2 is 9. Harry has 3 hit points left. He's got cut up again. He's
Oh
basically
my
up, down, up, down, up,
God.
down. Okay, now Baka. There's one engaged with you, Baka.
Well,
Well,
25 feet
I
away.
know you're
Ah.
you're trying your hardest. They move at 40 feet. So no
Okay.
matter how fast you run, they're going to catch you.
Okay.
I know you're running in the direction of Pia because you want to possibly hope that it attracts Pia. Pia attracts his attention and you can veer off from Baka and go
Well,
after Pia. But unfortunately,
no.
it's the 25 feet. It goes 40. It chases you down this round. Maybe next round it'll happen. Who knows? So 16 plus 4 is 20. So that is
I got this, baby. I got this.
I'm just
eight-
trying to get away from him.
8 points to Baka. 8 points of slashing damage to Baka. Second claw. 14 plus 4 is 18.
Yeah, that hits.
8 points. 8 points.
So double 2 8s.
2 8s. So we're up to 16 total.
Okay.
And now here comes the stinger. Stinger is
Bro,
a
I'm
7.
about to
Stinger's
die.
a
Alright,
miss.
so I'm gonna half one of the claws and
Half one
I'll
of the
take
claws.
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, very good. Uncanny dodge. Once a turn. Rogues, they're broken. So, so now they're done. Harry goes. Harry's still up. So Harry rolls a 19 or a 20 to do something special. Rolled a 17. He's scared shitless. He can't focus. Next is Theoden. Theoden, you have 9 hit points left. What would you like to do? Please don't die, guys. Not on episode
Listen,
3.
listen,
Come
listen,
on.
listen.
Let's get this shit together.
You're throwing
Listen.
guys at us with
I'm gonna use. Hold on, hold
6
on,
attacks.
hold on, baby, hold on.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
Theoden.
use prayer of
you are also
healing
running
at
away.
4th level.
Okay, so what does that do? Because you're using it at
Ah.
4th level.
That
More-
is
more
an
healing?
extra 2d8s.
Okay, awesome. Very cool. So you use your 4th level spell
So I
slot.
get
to prayer.
4 d8s. of
4
heal-
d8s plus your plus 3 or plus 4? I think it's plus 3.
3.
Okay, so 4 8-siders plus 3. Everyone is in effect.
What a shame.
Fuck. 1,
1,
8,
9,
3,
12.
6.
18 plus 3 is 21. Everyone add 21 hit points to you.
I can't.
Boy!
My cat's laying down on my HP book.
Hey, it happens. You do the best you can. Do the best you can.
I
So
will, right on the cat.
everyone add 21,
Hell
in-
yeah,
including
baby.
including
Hell
the
yeah.
including the unconscious Sirach. Add 21
We
hit
Matt.
points.
are back.
Matt, this is the first time you ever acted like a fucking cleric.
Okay,
Are
now
you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapons attacking. It's the one Sirach.
The one that
is on
Sirach is
deck.
was the one that was basically took out Sirach is the most injured one. Go after that one.
Going after that one, baby. Oh wait.
Mm.
Oh shit.
What'd you roll?
7 plus 6.
13 is not enough. It swings and misses and causes a dust cloud in the sand. Okay, so your turn is over. Now, Pia, what would you like to do? Dun dun.
People won't run away from them, so I can't, nuke them.
If they run away, they might get attacks of opportunity and get fucked up.
That's
that
true
way.
too.
They're not a rogue like I am, so.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
get
Well,
Shut up.
I guess the one coming up towards me right now.
Okay, that one is
that full
injured.
health?
No, it's not. It's actually looks about 50% approximately because
Okay.
it was beaten up a little bit. It's chasing Baka.
It's taken 30 something damage. It's really only 50%.
Okay.
I don't discuss numbers with players.
All right. So there's
crazy.
that one, and then I guess one of the ones on Theoden.
Okay,
the
so
Eldritch
shoot the
Blast.
first one that's chasing Baka with your
Okay,
Eldritch Blast.
First one, that's a 18.
18 is a hit.
All right. Should I do damage for that or the roll
Yes,
for the
do
other
that.
hit
Do damage
first?
for that.
Okay. That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage is not down.
Okay.
Are you going to shoot at that one, or are you going to again aim at the different one?
I'm still gonna aim at the different one.
Different one. Okay. So now the other one you're shooting at, which one are you shooting at? The one that's injured or one that hasn't been touched yet?
The one that's injured.
Okay, go for it. This is the one that was basically fucking with Sirach.
No, Theoden.
Theoden,
Yeah,
got it.
me.
Got it.
Yeah, because he
Okay.
got beat up pretty bad for a minute
Gotcha.
there.
Okay, got it.
So I'm gonna
Listen,
hit
I'm
him.
the reason we're alive right now.
I rolled
Yeah, pretty
a
much.
26.
26 is definitely a hit.
Okay, and then fuck, man, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
This
Glancing
D10
blow.
fucking sucks.
Glancing blow. The maggot attack. The maggots can't seem to get inside of the exoskeleton and just fall off into the sand. It doesn't really do anything to it. All right. So, are you moving? Are you getting closer, further away? What are you doing?
I'm gonna stay put for another
Okay.
round.
So you okay? Cool. Pia's done. Baka, what would you like to do? The one that's chasing you?
Yeah, just take a swipe at it.
Go for it.
Sorry, I had to hide my dice. My cat was trying to eat them.
Oh, it makes sense.
My cat plays with my dice all the time.
He's
I
waiting
hear
for
him
me to
at
get
night.
flutter so I can make my turn quick. Okay, so we got a dirty 20. with the rapier,
Dirty 20.
and a 10 with the offhand.
Okay, offhand misses, but just do the damage to the dirty 20. on
Yep.
the scorpion that's chasing you.
12 damage.
This thing is almost out, but not
Holy
quite.
shit, how much
Yeah,
HP does
it's
that?
almost out. It's got a lot of HP. And these things are
24.
tough.
I did 49 damage by myself to this
Well,
thing.
it's
Holy
not
crap.
enough. Not enough.
All right.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna use disengage and
disengage.
Oh, how far am I exactly from the group now? 60 feet?
Well, I mean, if you're approximately 30 feet away from the group and
thought-
30 feet away from Pia behind
Well, I
you.
thought I kept moving back.
Well, I mean, it's
every
up to
time.
you. I mean, if you want to be near Pia, I guess you're between 30 and 60 feet away.
All right. I'll move like just like halfway between PI and where my current position is.
Gotcha. So
I'm
you
like
want to stay
45
within
like
45
45 feet from the group. So
Got
like
it.
if they come at me, they can't get directly on me.
Got it.
That one turn.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
So your turn is over. Sirach, you're next. Sirach, it takes half of your movement to get up because you were
Oh, yeah.
unconscious. So you figure you got about 15 feet if you want to run it. But bottom line is you can still attack the one that was basically fucking with you.
I just gotta keep going at it because I'm not taking those opportunities to attack.
Absolutely.
Not happening.
Go for it.
Okay. First is a 18.
18 is a hit with the main hand, short sword.
8 points of damage.
8 points. Again, chint in the armor, but not enough. Offhand.
Offhand, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, baby.
Do some more damage.
8 points of damage again.
Almost there, not quite.
Yeah, no, we'll get there.
Second attack.
Second attack.
Is 17 plus.
17 is a hit. 17 plus is certainly a hit.
This is only 5 points of damage.
Oh, you take your sword, you drive it down, and you feel it stop inside of its like mushy fucking crab brain. And you feel like you're just inches away from putting this thing out of its misery, but didn't quite take it out. Okay, your turn is over.
I'm going to make one attack on the other one.
Oh, you can do that.
Yes. Well, as long as it's within 5 feet of the one I'm attacking.
But no, but you didn't kill this one.
I think he still gets
No,
the
I just have to make a successful hit on one, and then I can make
I'm-
another hit on one that's 5 feet within.
Okay, I thought it was one of those deals where like you kill something and you get to another attack. I'm sorry, I take
no.
it back. No, then go
No.
for it. Attack the other one.
18 plus
Is a hit.
And then that will be 7 points of damage on that one.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So the damage has been accounted for. Sirach is done. Scorpion's turn. Okay, so the one that is falling
down
apart goes for you. Okay, it's a miss. Miss. 19 plus 4 is 23 on the stinger.
Ooh.
Yep.
But I only rolled a 1, so it's 3 points of damage for the stinger itself. Glancing blow maybe caught you on the hand or something, but now we have to take into consideration the poison.
Yep.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14 is enough. You needed a 12. Okay, so let's see. That was the one that went after that, and then there was the one that you unfortunately you engaged 2 of them, so it only makes sense. Miss, hit, miss. So one of the claws hit you. This one is for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
9 points of damage, but those 2 are done. Theoden, there's one on you. Is a miss,
Ooh.
a miss, and a hit with the stinger.
Oh.
10 points of damage with the stinger.
10 points of damage.
But you're immune to poison, luckily. Otherwise, the poison.
Yeah,
would be-
thank fucking
yes.
God.
So 10 points of damage.
I'd be out by now.
Harry, one's gonna attack Harry. Hit, miss. But I have a feeling with 2 hits with the claws, 5. Oh, look at that, 10. He's still up. He's got 2 hit points left. Okay, so he's doing his best to hold one off. Cool. All right,
He's
so
literally only alive because of Theoden.
yes, absolutely, well, without a doubt.
Yeah, and I'm doing it again, baby.
And then Baka, there's
good.
one that's falling apart, attacks Baka.
No, I'm not good. I'm almost down.
Hit,
No, but I mean, you
miss.
literally saved everyone else.
Okay,
Oh.
out of the 3 attacks that attack Baka, only one of the claws hit. For
Uncanny
5.
Dodge.
Uncanny dodge, so his 5 is cut into half, 2 points of damage.
All right, I gotta
2
find
points
my
of damage.
pencil, but I'll be
So
right back.
they're done. Harry, a 19 or a 20. Harry attacks. He rolls a 16. He's scared shitless. Theoden, what would you like to do?
Fucking prayer of healing, 4th level.
Prayer of healing, 4th
That's my
level.
last 4th level.
Do it. Do it. Do it. You just need to remember what these slots are when we play next week. They don't
Yep.
automatically.
No, I'm marking them. I'm
mark
marking
them off. Mark them off.
5,
5,
2,
7 total.
4,
11.
6.
17 plus 3 is 20. So 20 points of healing to
20
everyone in the group.
points, baby. Woo!
20 points of
everybody?
healing to everybody.
How many
Everybody.
cleric spells do you have?
He just he's
That
he's-
was my last one.
Oh,
that's
Well,
his
that was
last
my
one.
last big one.
I'm
Yeah.
capped out now. Thank you.
Okay, so 13, 12 points, 12 hit points for Harry.
Hell yeah, baby.
All right.
Dude, you
Uh,
would have died though if you weren't a dwarf.
I
okay,
know.
so
I
Yep.
know.
so
Scorpion
now
tail
that
this
is
time.
that is Theoden. Theoden, I think you should also attack with your spiritual weapon.
I think I may.
Which there's one that's engaged with both of the ones that are engaged with Sirach are kind of hurt. One of them is like near death; it's falling apart.
I'll go after that one.
Go for it.
15 plus
15 plus is a hit. Their armor class is 15.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it's a D8, right?
D8. Roll anything you want.
8 plus 3.
Chops it in half. It's done. So that one is finished. Lots of
Bye-bye.
lots of crab parts right there.
Bye-bye.
Lots of crab parts. All right. So your turn is over. Pia, what would you like to do?
How many
Here-
fresh ones are left?
Two fresh ones. Two
Am
fresh
I-
ones. The one closest to you that's next to Baka looks like it's very near death.
Okay.
There's one engaged, one really close to Theoden and Sirach that's kind of fucked up, and then there are two of them that haven't been touched yet.
And where are those two?
And
Those two-
prayer of healing.
Those two, actually, to be honest with you, are you thinking about blasting those two?
I was thinking about doing a witch bolt,
Witch bolt.
Yeah.
What's the range on witch bolt?
60 feet for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if it's 60 feet for you, you're within 60 feet.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you want to attack one of those, you can.
I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use it as a level 4, which
Okay.
would be that would be 4d12.
4d12. Nice.
Yeah.
You have to roll the hit though.
Yes.
Go for it.
All right, so I'm gonna do that.
What'd you roll?
A 10.
A 10 total.
Uh-huh.
10 is not enough. The witch bolt fires out and it just misses the mark. I'm sorry.
You know what?
God damn it, Jacob. PR.
right.
Sorry.
I'm walking back.
He's walking back. So you're 60 feet away from Theoden. Are you going to? Are you
While
gonna get-
looking at the ground.
I'm walking towards them.
Oh, you're walking towards them. Okay. So how far you can move 30 feet? Do you want to move within 30 feet of them?
Sure.
Okay. So you're within 30 feet of them now. You're getting a little closer. Pia, is there anything else that you can do?
No.
Okay. So Pia's done. Baka, what would you like to do, Baka? There's one on top of you that basically is falling apart. It's trying its
Yeah, be
hardest.
real quick.
No problem.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack it.
Go for it. Rapier, first and foremost.
It's a 9 plus 9.
18 is a hit.
Offhand it is another 10.
Okay. Go for it.
For fuck's sake, I keep hitting the 10s. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, you make your way literally around this thing, chopping each of its legs off in turn until it's completely disembodied, where it's even if it was still alive, it can't move. It's immobilized. It's done. So that one is finished. What would
And
you
I'd
like?
to run, use my
Dash.
bonus action and dash to get all the way to where the loot is. I don't know if I can get to the loot from just a pure dash, but
Well, let's
I'm
put
like
it this
40
way.
I was like 45 feet away.
You were 45 feet away.
So 25.
Your
No,
movement
I
is
gotta-
25.
Yeah, I gotta
And
use
then
the
you
bonus.
dash is another 25. That's your bonus action. Theoretically, you could get to the pile of stuff in this turn.
Okay, I'll do that.
But so you're standing over the pile of stuff. You've used your actions. You use
Yep.
your bonus action. You're
Um,
done. Now you're right in the middle of the
That's
mess.
it.
Okay, your turn is over. Sirach, what would you like to do?
Finish off that other one
Go
right
for
next
it.
to me.
Go for it.
First one definitely is a miss.
Uh,
Next one is a 16.
16. That's a hit.
For 8 points of damage.
8 points. Okay, puts it down, but it's not out yet.
And then last
other-
to hit is another 16.
That is a hit.
And that will be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Smells.
12 points. Okay. Seriously injured. Your turn is over. It is the scorpion's turn. I'm going to make a roll. Okay. Considering the time, I like that roll. Okay. So fearing that they cannot emerge victorious, they're not the smartest creatures in the world, but they're also not dumb. There are literally 3 left. One of them is near death. They decide to bury themselves in the sand and return from whatever underground chasm they came from. You know it's not safe to rest here, but for the moment, you drop down into the sand and take a deep breath and realize that the immediate threat is now over. That's where we're going to leave it. We will pick up from this spot next Monday for episode 4. Hopefully,
Episode
I'm praying
4, baby.
episode 4 of Shenanigans D&D. We have been rebranded as Shenanigans D&D episode 4. I am praying that we can start.
But
at
it's
6
okay. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm praying that we can start at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock Eastern
Yeah,
Standard
me
Time
too.
next week. Work
Depending on my
schedules
work
permitting.
schedules.
Work schedules permitting. Before we sign off the feed, let me just get everybody's current hit points. Sirach, what do you got?
9.
Sirach's got 9. How many hit points does Theoden have?
40.
40. Oh, geez, you're fine.
Yeah.
Baka,
I am max 62.
62, and Pia.
I'm max at 57.
Oh, you guys are fine. Somebody's just got to
Wait,
help
Sirach,
out.
did you get that last healing? Did you put that in?
No, what was the last healing?
It's a 20. You didn't get the 20 from last one?
Oh, I got 20 for that, so that would put me at 29.
29. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Still not great, but
But still, yeah. a lot better.
Listen.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do.
you kept me alive.
I want to say thank you to everyone who took the time to watch. If you're watching this after live, God bless you. Bless your heart.
We
Press
thank you.
subscribe. Press live. Press subscribe. We love you. We
Spread the word. Spread
love
the
this
word.
game. We love this game.
Cheers.
Please tune in next week, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, schedules permitting, for episode 4 of Shenanigans D&D. I am RC Robbin, and we are Shenanigans, and have a great night. Obviously, I'm going to stop the feed and bullshit with you guys a little bit before I say goodnight to all of you guys. So here
Good
we
night,
go.
guys.
Live on YouTube.